so I'll be sitting out here, me and the dog, so.
Oh, that's okay.
Now, I can't see the chat at all.
Why?
Because I closed out YouTube.
Oh, you can still do this, huh?
Yeah, there's two separate platforms, although you're the broadcaster, so you can see the comments, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But if I was at home, I'd have like my computer open, watching the chat, but muted. You can't have YouTube and StreamYard on at the same time.
That's what I did wrong.
Yeah, you got, then they do feedback. Feedback loops. Where's my daughter?
How you doing?
She took off. Here she goes.
Becky's on the old one.
Yeah, she needs a new link. Want to see Cinnamon?
Yeah. You get much snow up there?
Oh, yeah, it's snowing as we speak.
Yeah, we get the snow in here tonight.
Oh, Ginger.
Snow.
Here, Ginger.
Well, I'm going to send this to Becky again. It is a pretty snow out though.
Yeah, we didn't get much. We only got like 2 inches last night.
Oh, yeah, we didn't get any last night, I don't think.
These are my Spice Girls.
Yeah, cool. Were you off today or did you work?
Work.
Oh, okay.
I'll save them lives.
That's right. The numbers are really clicking up.
Oh, God, yeah. We're at like 16% positivity rate.
For the community or the clinic?
I think the whole state.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Good old Omicron.
Yeah, I know. It's creeping up around here too. I gotta get a procedure next week. I've got to get a COVID test 2 days before I go in.
You could probably just go to one of those pharmacies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the hospital because they're, they want me to be able to make that referral. So I'm sure they'll find a way to get me in. Those lines are long on those drive-through ones.
Yep.
Yeah. No, so I'm really kind of surprised that like you can have. I upgraded to the better program for StreamYard. Like you can have 10 people on.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Here's Becky right here. But I don't see her face yet. There she is right there. Hey, Beck.
Hey, I'm on here.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
How you doing?
hi. Can you guys see me? Okay, I am.
Yep.
Yeah. A little dark. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
There, you got the best light of them all.
The interior light in the car.
Yeah, good.
What's up?
Not much. We're still a little early, so I put your
Cool.
I should have put your, well, it's the same one for your PayPal. I should have put that, but I'll mention it on here. You see Mary's dog? Can you see her, Becky? See your dog?
Oh, cool. She's
I
sitting
heard about
there.
earlier, you can't have two windows open at the same time.
She's so hard to
Yeah. You see the comments, Becky? Can you see the comments? Can you see the comments?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What's up? Yes, Marie Coleman Schmidt. Yes, I do. I work in healthcare.
But I can't really figure out why YouTube would want a third-party company accessing their platform. It doesn't make any sense to me. Does it make any sense to you? You could say, I can understand why you could go on StreamYard.
No,
just
no
do it
sense.
there.
They'll stick a bunch of commercials and they'll make some money off of you.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is then, yeah, probably, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Becky, how you feeling?
I feel good. Thank you.
Good. Good. Did you come up with a
How
magic
you-
name for your family?
Phil.
Good. I feel good. Now that my oven isn't causing the...
Not yet. I'm still deciding.
Are you still deciding? You got any ideas on that, Mary?
You're deciding what, Becky, if you want to do a channel?
No, the name.
Oh, the name, channel name?
Yeah.
Well, my contribution was, Venus de
You're
Milo.
burning the house down?
That's a good one.
Yeah, but I thought Venus de Toi. And you all know Venus is the goddess of love.
That's a good one.
Women are from Venus, and Venus is the goddess of love and beauty and like the sought after female is Venus. So I thought that. Oh, she's gone.
I think she's got a weak signal. That or a stray bullet just came through the window.
I wonder if she needs to link again.
You shouldn't. You should be able to come right back on. Yeah.
It's pretty busy here at Myers. Okay.
Is it? Which one are you at? Across from the casino?
No, we never go to that one. It's too far away.
Oh, the other one's actually closer.
Yeah, this one. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
This is where everybody and their brother goes to, especially in the summertime.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That one down south of town?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Over near the mental hospital?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, just south of it. You know, back in the day before Traverse City was really big, we used to come up here every summer, of course, because my mom's from up here. But anyway, this Myers had a laundromat right on that south side of the parking lot.
Oh, okay.
Now it's not there. Yeah. Yep. Anyway.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's not a little shopping.
Yeah, Mommy has to pick up something.
So that's what, like 25 minutes drive home?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Depends on how fast you drive.
How you doing, Red Raven? Are the fishermen back to fishing?
Larry's too busy trying to sew some more gill nets. And I have not seen Ed and Cindy out, but Bear has been going out, him and his crew. And actually, Bear is contracted to take out biologists and everything to do studies out in the middle of the water in the bay.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Becky. She's back.
Yep. You are back? I think she's got a bad signal because it's pixely, you know? You got a great signal.
Yeah, I'm at 17%.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I think a bad signal, Beth.
Yeah.
What the bad signal is. Is that a Christmas tree behind you?
I know. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
My phone's not dead.
A lot of people are excited about your channel back.
Uh-huh.
You'll be able to sell Gary's perfume on it too.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. But it's showing the signs of a weak cell signal. How many bars do you have? No, I didn't see that earlier.
I'm excited about it.
Look how big my mouth is.
It's better now, Ben. How many bars do you have?
I don't have very many bars.
Yeah, I believe it. We can still hear you though.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. There's sounds like a little iffy, you know? Can you hear me now? Now Mary is,
Uh-oh, Becky's gone.
I think she's just in a crappy area. Hey, Frisky, how you doing?
Orange sweater lady. Hi, Tammy, 1983.
Hey, Tammy, how you doing? How's it going? That's cool.
Warped and echo.
Well, I'll know the next time I set one up that I'll do it different, so it'll really go off at 8 o'clock.
That's all right. This is a historic day.
Yeah, it is. Becky's inaugural chat. I guess I just didn't even think about that when I went on the first time. It just, twice a year I don't have YouTube playing for some reason, and it just happened to be off when I tried it earlier. That's why. But I was letting that. I went up to Walmart and I was letting that video just go. You take the dog. Does that little Chihuahua really need a coat?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
She's pretty badass, though. It's
Really?
probably like 20 some degrees out, and she's, walking around out in the snow and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just went for a walk at Lowe's.
Oh, okay. How long you had that dog, the Chihuahua?
We got her in 2008.
Puppy?
Yeah, she's 13 years old. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Cinnamon and Ginger is 3, and she's in the back.
Oh, okay.
Ginger's kind of a bad girl.
Very good.
Oh, there she is. She's curled up. Actually, she's a good girl.
Greg, I sent you another link. I'll send you another one.
Hey, McKnight's Comedy Lounge. Got any jokes? I'll send them in a slip sheet.
Is it kind of snappy towards strangers?
Oh, absolutely. She don't like nobody.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. She thinks she's a police dog. She patrols the neighborhood.
Wonder why those always dogs I've ever met are like that.
I think it's because they're so little, they have to be that way, and they when you see more than one Chihuahua together, they go shoulder to shoulder, and they attack as one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very cool. Mm-hmm. We used to have 2 Chihuahuas. They would fight each other, but then they would team up to attack other people or whatever. Cats.
What's a Chihuahua go for?
What's that?
How much do they sell for, do you know?
I don't really know. I think we got Cinnamon for like 200. And it was my friends that were breeding the dogs, and I didn't want to get one, but she was so cute. So when we got Cinnamon, we already had 3 dogs, so she made number 4. So that's a little bit too much, but it was fun.
Okay. Becky said she's going to trying to get a better phone.
Or she can stream off her laptop too.
Yeah, she said something about a laptop, didn't she? Was she getting one or has one or what?
Not sure.
Yeah, I thought she said something about it. Because she's getting geared up for her start her channel.
Yeah, right on. Mm-hmm.
Becky Station.
Like Cassie'd like to do one too.
I was thinking, like a topic that she could talk about.
Yeah.
Is like living survival on the streets, because you got to be really savvy and resourceful and really smart to be able to stay on the streets for so long.
Yeah. I told Becky she ought to work for Homeland Security. I mean, she spent 20 years summing people up in 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of data to compile, and you're not bullshitting Becky about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Good at that.
She can work at TSA in the security.
Yeah, she'd be good.
Yeah.
Not on anything on old Becky, that's for sure.
Has Cinnamon and Daisy ever met each other? No, actually, Cinnamon
Yeah, they
and
did.
Ginger had never met Daisy.
Yeah, they did.
I don't remember.
Yeah, remember we went out in the marina and Daisy didn't want to walk on the rocks?
Oh, did I have my dogs?
Yeah.
Okay.
And little Cinnamon went out there and so did the other one.
Oh yeah, Cinnamon keeps up with us when we hike in the woods and go on the rocks, and yeah, she thinks she's 6 foot tall.
Yeah, right, yeah. That's cool.
I'm glad to hear about that instant assessment. I know, right, Frisky? Mm-hmm.
I think Becky had a better phone last time. Yep.
I'm using my data right now.
Oh, yeah?
I better charge up this phone. It's at 13%. Too bad we couldn't get more people on here.
Well, there were a lot earlier, but, you know, I screwed up that starting and, you know, it was after all about Becky and she's having a hard time staying on, so kind of makes sense.
Well, it's sort of about you doing it in StreamYard for the first time too, because we've been trying to get you to do it in the past.
Yeah, I didn't want to screw with it. Because I was going to do something different, you know?
I wonder if you dropped the link. I know that guy. Hey. Sorry, you guys. Hey. Stop.
I think there's 114 people or something watching.
Tom, can you drop the link in the chat, and then people, it's the new link. So Rita can come up, Faye,
I will.
Lone Guy.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Maybe Lone Guy will play the guitar for us.
Okay, I'll put it right here.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Smash the like button, everyone.
I'm assuming that this link changes every time with every stream,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Gotcha.
Yep.
How do you know so much about these?
We've done StreamYard with different channels before, and then when I just did that Homeland Security, the FEMA training, it was all virtual. It was all virtual. Like
Really?
intense 3 day, 8 hour days.
Here's some other people. Here's Shannon. Here's Becky again. And here's Rita. Hey, Rita.
Rita.
Hi, Rita.
Virginia. Jeff. Mwah. Good to see you guys.
Nice. This shows 6, but I paid for 10, so I don't know why they're not showing up yet. Oh, wait, they're down here. That's why.
Hello, everybody.
It's a party.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine. How's everyone doing?
Good. Glad you got on.
Yes, me too.
Debbie's had a little trouble with her getting on tonight, but,
There she is.
we'll get this done.
Let's
So, I mean,
figure it out.
yeah, well, what I want to do is like down the road, you know, people come up with like topics they'd like to talk about and,
Yes,
you know, keep it from being a zoo.
right.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, and I'm not really sure, I didn't see on here yet where you like add people as moderators. I don't know where you do that either. But I
Yeah,
will
that
do
was
it.
something I was gonna ask. Were the mods still gonna mod?
Yeah, you know how to do that, Mary? Put them on here?
Wait, this is the first time you're doing StreamYards?
Yeah.
Second. Yeah.
So I'm gonna warn you right now. You know how many channels I've lost due to porn bombing and stuff like that? You just let me up here. You don't know who I am.
Yeah, but you're acting normal, so when you put
Yeah, I know, but
Are you gonna porn bomb us or what?
no, but if you knew who I was, you wouldn't let me up. You go check me on TV Farms. My name is Neil 1980. I'm being investigated by the FBI.
You are?
Yeah.
For
For
why?
porn bombing.
You're.
Yeah.
No, but I wouldn't do that. I'm just letting you know that I'd be very careful. Very, very careful.
Well, we just like on the YouTube channel, when that happens, You just get rid of them, that's all.
Yeah, but Tom, you're the only one that does that.
Oh, okay.
None of us mods can see, well, I don't know. Yeah, you're the only one that can control, like, you can mute people, you can,
Yeah,
you know,
really? Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can like upload videos to your brand section and play them on the live stream and stuff like that.
We got on.
yeah.
Me too.
Becky's having a little trouble with her getting on tonight, but,
There she is.
we'll get this done. So,
Let's
I mean,
figure it out.
yeah, what I want to do too is like down the road, you know, people come up with like topics they'd like to talk about and, you know,
Yes,
keep it from being a zoo.
right.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, and I'm not really sure, I didn't see on here yet where you like add people as moderators. I don't know where you do that either. But I
Yeah,
will
that
do
was something I was gonna ask. Were the mods still gonna mod?
Yeah, do you know how to do that, Mary? Put a mod on here?
Wait, this is the first time you're doing StreamYards?
Yeah.
Second. Yeah.
So I'm gonna warn you right now. You know how many channels I've lost due to porn bombing and stuff like that? You just let me up here. You don't know who I am.
Yeah, but you're acting normal, so when you click.
Yeah, I know, but
Are you gonna porn bomb us or what?
no, but if you knew who I was, you wouldn't let me up. You go check me on TV Farms. My name is Noodle 1980. I'm being investigated by the FBI.
Oh, you
You
are?
are?
Yeah.
For
Porn
why?
bombing.
You're.
Yeah.
No, but I wouldn't do that. I'm just letting you know that I'd
Yeah.
be very careful. Very, very careful.
Hey,
Well,
Tom.
we just like on the YouTube channel, when that happens, we just get rid of them, that's all.
Yeah, but Tom, you're the only one that does that.
Oh, okay.
None of us mods can see, well, I don't know. Yeah, you're the only one that can control, like, you can mute people, you can,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can like upload videos to your brand section and play them on the live stream and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I mean, this is a constant problem on all social media. It doesn't matter what it is. And, you know, you see how they're going to react, and if it's bad, you get rid of them.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's weird. Like they did it to me so fast, and I would end the stream and I would still get a strike. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, YouTube's definitely changing. You can't have hunting channels on here now showing animals getting hit. Shot.
Yeah, you can't. You like there are gun channels like Second Amendment channels. They can't even show guns on live streams.
I know.
It's weird.
Yep.
Can you guys see the snow?
Yeah.
Are you out west? Because I have a friend out in Oregon. She said it's pretty bad out there.
Michigan.
Washington.
Yeah, northern Michigan.
And I found in the past that it really doesn't matter whether you know somebody or not. When they decide to say something inappropriate, they say it. You know?
Well, yeah. There are people that will come on and they're like totally naked before you can react. They whip it out, I guess.
Yeah, I never had that happen.
So who else on the stream? There's 6 of us here.
Yeah, but I think there must be, mods can do something on here. I think they can get rid of people because they used to do it on.
No. So StreamYard is different from YouTube.
Well,
You're
how
the
are Bottles mods able to get rid of people during a chat?
That's in the chat on YouTube. So
Yeah,
you're
Isn't
right
that
here.
what he's saying?
What's that? So you got mods that are on your YouTube live stream and they're taking care of things.
Yeah, but her lives before her 1,000 subscribers were on StreamYard. She couldn't have done it on YouTube if she wanted.
Right.
And we're on StreamYard now. But
Yep.
accessing YouTube.
Yes.
So which rules apply, both or just YouTube's?
So you're just broadcasting onto YouTube.
Yeah,
So StreamYard, you're the only one that can control the who's up on panel. You can mute them. You can kick them off.
gotcha.
And what? The people who are watching, like if you had another device going, you could have YouTube going on your second device. And you'll see that it's just like a regular live with
Yeah,
comments and people, you know,
oh, I see.
getting kicked off by your mods or whatever.
Yeah. So really, it seems like early on, just doing this, that the advantage of StreamYard is you can have different people on, right?
It's just kind of fun to talk to people face to face.
Yeah, okay.
See, we see beautiful Rita there.
Yeah.
Can anyone see me?
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
What, me, Shannon?
Oh, no.
Love you, Mama.
Can you see Shannon?
No, we
Yeah,
can't
I
see
can-
Shannon. No.
Yeah, I can't see her, but I can hear her.
Where until they can't see me?
Hey, Tom, you got two people on the panel that we can't see them.
I can't see him either.
Oh, now it's just one.
Yeah, I can't see him either. It's just something on their end.
Yeah, yeah. So they have to allow access to their device's camera.
Oh, okay, you hear that, Lisa, Shannon? You gotta allow.
Right, their mic and camera, if they
Yep.
want to talk.
Oh, gotcha. Frisky, you wanna come on here? Patty, you
Yes.
wanna get on here?
Yeah, we want Frisky.
You gonna do it?
Hi, Penny. Love you too, dog.
Yeah, enable the webcam, that's it, folks. You can come on here too if you want. Yeah, Becky's on, she's having trouble with her phone, she's been on and off ever since, earlier, that happens sometimes. Yeah. How's your weather down there, Rita?
Oh, it's nice. Very nice.
Oh, okay, good.
It's cool, comfortably cool, comfortably nice, just comfortable. It's our best time of year.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, I believe that. I've been down there in the summer before, no thanks.
Well, you pay for it in the summer to get these wonderful mild winters.
Yeah, no, you're right, yep, like that, it's true. We've been boiled the last 3 summers up here, like Texas heat all summer long. Yeah, it should be a lot better than that, yeah.
Oh, look at the pug.
Aw.
so cute.
That's a wishbone.
Oh.
See, now people think Daisy's part bug, and I just don't see it. Yeah, her face is much different. That's a cool looking pug, though. I like those colors.
Yeah, he's actually a Frenchman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, French and part of Boston.
Yeah, that makes it look exactly like that. too.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
He's a little chubster dog.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got a fat chihuahua too.
Oh, here's Becky again.
Hi, Becky.
Okay. With Shannon, it says, with Shannon, it says you need to connect your device. Yeah. Becky's on the wrong one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's on.
So, Mama, who did you pick up at the airport?
What?
Who did you pick up at the airport?
No, we went to Lowe's.
Oh, I thought you said you were at the airport.
It looks like an airport.
No, I'm at Myers right now.
Oh, okay.
Yep. My daughter had to run inside and grab something real quick, so here we are in the parking lot, me and the Spice Girls.
She's on, she's having trouble with her phone. She's been on and off ever since, earlier. That happens sometimes. Yeah. How's your weather down there, Rita?
Oh, it's nice. Very nice.
Oh, okay, good.
It's cool, comfortably cool, comfortably nice, just comfortable. It's our best time of year.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, I believe that. I've been down there in the summer before, no thanks.
Well, you pay for it in the summer to get these wonderful mild winters.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yep. It's like that. It's true. We've been boiled the last 3 summers up here, like Texas heat all summer long. I mean, yeah, it should be a lot better than that. Yeah.
Oh, look at the pug.
Aw,
So cute.
That's wishbone.
Oh.
See, now people think Daisy's part bug, and I just don't see it. Yeah, her face is much different. That's a cool looking pug, though. I like those colors.
Yeah, he's actually a Frenchton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, French and part of Boston.
Yeah, that makes it look exactly like that.
aw, he's gorgeous.
He's a little chubster, this dog.
Yeah,
Aw.
I got a fat chihuahua too.
Oh, here's Becky again.
Hi, Becky.
Becky Station.
There'll be Shannon. It says with Shannon, it says you need to connect your device. Yep. Becky's on the wrong one.
It's
Uh-oh.
Becky Station, baby.
So, Mama, who did you pick up at the airport?
What?
She
Who
thinks
did
you're
you
at the
pick
airport.
up at the airport?
No, we went to Lowe's.
Oh, I thought you said you were at the airport.
It looks like an airport.
No, I'm at Myers right now.
Oh, okay.
Yep. My daughter had to run inside and grab something real quick, so here we are in the parking lot, me and the Spice Girls.
That's right. Oh, but
Rick Simpson for president.
It's true. I never even. Do you still think that?
Oh, gosh, yes.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
Good. Good.
Free Daisy.
Oh, well, let me send this to Becky again.
Free that damn
I don't know
dog.
why would a link allow you into a stream that's over? It doesn't make any sense. Do you understand it?
I don't know. I have no clue, Tom.
Mary, what do you think of that?
It's just a dead end at that point.
Yeah, but you think it'd be like a bad link. She shouldn't be in the back room or anything. You know?
Cindy says she's trying to get on.
Oh, she is? Hold on a second. She's got to send me an email, because I have to have a place to send it.
Oh, yes, okay. There you go, Cindy.
Send me an email.
Or
Yeah.
you could put your link in the chat again,
Okay, I'll do that.
but then you got to be discerning on who clicks on your link and who you let in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, a link, there's really no downside to it. Here's Becky again.
Yeah.
I don't see any, here's, I don't know which Chris this is, if it's Chris Stone.
Yeah.
I think it is him.
Chris Drone, yeah. He's your
Is
mod.
that you, Drone, or whatever it is? I mean, I think it's pretty, foolproof, but you see now there's 2 of them, other ones that are shaky now.
Hey, Jackie and Lone Guy, click on the link.
Here, click
That's
on the-
good to be seen. Thank you, long guy.
Here's Shannon. Yeah, here's Stephanie. Stephanie looking there now.
Hey, hi, Tom.
Oh, yo.
I'm good. I'm so happy. Hi, Mama and Rita. Oh my
Hi.
God.
Hi, Miss Stephanie.
I'm so happy to be able to say hi.
It's fun.
I don't have my camera on, guys, because I am in my nightgown ready for bed.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, this is great, Tom.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yes, it's wonderful. How fun to have everybody. Tom, you know what you need to get, you know what you need to do, Tom, is you need a cover. So when people come up that you don't know, you can cover your screen. That way it protects you if somebody is going to porn bomb you. Now, I don't know how you do it. A friend of mine does it. She puts up a screen and then she looks at the person before she lets them on stage.
There's a setting in there called errands, and you can upload a full screen, or you can do videos. That's what I do. I just put up the screen. Yeah.
Porn bomb, they'll be close to my heart.
Oh, Tom.
They've been in my bedroom
already?
They've been in my bedroom already?
Crazy.
Don't start getting me laughing like you do. Goodness.
That's a waste of time with me.
Oh, God. Yeah. I don't want to take up your stream by laughing at you all the time.
That's all right. How's your weather out there, Stephanie?
Oh, Tom, we got a lot of snow.
Good for you.
Yep, we finally got snow, and we haven't had this much in years. It's snowing tonight again, too.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
Wow.
Here's our snow.
Yeah.
Grand Rapids is bad.
Oh, it is. Oh, you're up there in Grand Rapids, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Right
It's snowing where you are, Larry.
Yep. There's Cinnamon looking out the window.
Oh, sorry, guys, just a second.
Oscar.
There's
There's Oscar.
Well, hey,
Hi, Oscar.
what state are you in, Noodles?
I'm in Jersey. I'm right outside Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
Oscar. Jersey.
Hey, Ribbon, how you doing? Yeah, once we get to the town, you know, start on time and everybody, I mean, I know now that a good connection is a big deal. You know, if people are in and out, it's hard to have a conversation. You know, I know they can't help it.
Yeah.
Right. You know, what are you gonna do? See, now, Shannon, her device is not connected, and neither is Alicia's. You know, I've noticed that on mine though, sometimes when I go on, it'll ask me to connect. And I say, yeah, of course, right? You click yes. But if it doesn't ask me, hell, I don't know how I'd ever get on there. I don't even know where that setting is. You know, it prompts you usually, so it's easy, but when it doesn't prompt me, I don't know how you're like, you're able to do that.
They might be in a bad area.
Yeah, I think Becky's in a bad area.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. I'm never gonna be in a bad area. I got a signal enhancer set.
There's a setting in there called errands, and you can upload a full screen, or you can do videos. That's what I do. I just put up the screen. Yeah.
Porn bomb, they'll be close to my heart.
Oh, Tom.
They've been in my bedroom already?
Of the
They've been in my bedroom already?
Crazy.
Don't start getting me laughing like you do. Goodness.
That's a waste of time with me.
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't want to take up your stream by laughing at you all the time.
That's all right. How's your weather out there, Stephanie?
Oh, Tom, we got a lot of snow.
Good for you.
Yep, we finally got snow, and we haven't had this much in years. It's snowing tonight again, too.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
Wow.
Here's our snow.
Yeah.
Grand Rapids is bad.
Oh, it is? Oh, you're out there in Grand Rapids, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Right
Oh, it's
down
snowing where you are, Larry.
Bad.
Yep. There's Cinnamon looking out the window.
Oh, sorry, guys, just a second.
Oscar. There's Oscar.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Oscar.
What state are you in, Noodles?
I'm in Jersey. I'm right outside Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
Oscar. Jersey.
Hey, Ribbon, how you doing? Yeah, once we get to the town, you know, it starts on time and everybody, I mean, I know now that a good connection is a big deal. you know, if people are in and out, it's hard to have a conversation. You know, I know they can't help it.
Yeah. Right.
You know, what are you going to do? See, now Shannon, her device is not connected, and neither is Aletheia's. You know, I've noticed on mine, though, sometimes when I go on, it'll ask me to connect. And I say, yeah, of course, right? You click yes. But if it doesn't ask me, hell, I don't know how I'd ever get on there. I don't even know where that setting is. You know, it prompts you usually, so it's easy. But when it doesn't prompt me, I don't know how you you're able to do that.
They might be in a bad area.
Yeah, I think Becky's in a bad area.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. I'm never going to be in a bad area. I got a signal enhancer sent to me by these people.
Hell yeah.
Installed, you gotta drill a hole in the roof. That's what I'm gonna do. No problem. Got holes everywhere else, side, bottom. What's one in the roof? Looking forward to it. Noodles, do you do uploads and stuff?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff?
I'm sorry?
What kind of stuff do you do?
So, I don't want to be like discouraging, but I'm from like this community that they SWAT people, dox people. Like I get death threats all the time. Cops come to the house. I live stream everywhere, all over the place. Cops come and they think I'm gonna kill myself and stuff like that. It's really bad, but I don't do it all the time.
Man after my own heart.
Yeah, that's happened to Tom too.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It's been going on with me for about 3 years. They don't stop.
No,
That cat is on a wild community. He done got used to the cops coming to his crib, being doxxed, all type of FBI investigations. YouTube is wild.
how you're able to do that.
They might be in a bad area.
Yeah, I think Becky's in a bad area.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. I'm never going to be in a bad area. I got a signal enhancer sent to me by these people.
Hell yeah.
Installed, you gotta drill a hole in the roof. That's what I'm gonna do. No problem. Got holes everywhere else, side, bottom. What's one in the roof? Looking forward to it. Noodles, do you do uploads and stuff?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff?
I'm sorry?
What kind of stuff do you do?
So, I don't want to be like discouraging, but I'm from like this community that they SWAT people, dox people. Like I get death threats all the time. Cops come to the house. I live stream everywhere, all over the place. Cops come and they think I'm gonna kill myself and stuff like that. It's really bad, but I don't do it all the time.
Man after my own heart.
Yeah, that's happened to Tom too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been going on with me for about 3 years. They don't stop.
No, I get it, man. Believe me.
I'm so boring.
Yeah, these people are crazy. It's getting better though. YouTube's like cracking down on as bad as they used to let it be. You know what's weird? Like, so all this stuff has been happening to me for the past 3 years, and it was coming from one channel. The guy who was doing it, no one can figure out who this guy is, right? Whatever. He's never lost a channel. He doxes me on his channel all the time, and I've lost about like 12 channels because of this guy. All he does is report me, harasses me. YouTube, in my opinion, is there should be a class action lawsuit against.
No, I agree. The thing about it is, though, I mean, if you're not monetizing, you can get away with anything. That's the only issue. They don't have a problem with crazy content. They have a problem with digital ads showing up and then when they interviewing a working girl.
That's why Maddie and Gerald, M and J, won't get monetized. Because they already know it's a good chance that all the complaints, all the motherfucking recommendations of motherfuckers taking their channel down, yeah, that can happen, man. And Yeah, that'll stop their show. They already getting the flow. Soon as they come on YouTube, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry though.
Myself and stuff like that. It's really bad, but I don't do it all the time.
Man after my own heart.
Yeah, that happened to Tom too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been going on with me for about 3 years. They don't stop.
No, I get it, man. Believe me. Your neighbors
I'm so
were-
boring.
Yeah, these people are crazy. It's getting better though. YouTube's like cracking down on as bad as they used to let it be. You know,
You know what's weird? Like, so all this stuff has been happening to me for the past 3 years, and it was coming from one channel. The guy who was doing it, no one can figure out who this guy is, right? Whatever. He's never lost a channel. He doxes me on his channel all the time, and I've lost about like 12 channels because of this guy. All he does is report me, harasses me.
He knows the magic word.
Yeah, YouTube, in my opinion, there should be a class action lawsuit against.
No, I agree. The thing about it is, though, I mean, if you're not monetizing, you can get away with anything. That's the only issue. They don't have a problem with crazy content. They have a problem with digital ads showing up and then when they interviewing a working girl.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with right or wrong.
Tom, Alethea said she's backstage.
She's backstage? All right, hold on.
And then Penny wants to know who's the lady with the long hair.
That's Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Tom, this is Oscar. He's in love with Daisy.
Oh.
He watches her all the time.
That's good.
Was that Chris Stone, the guy? I think that's him, but I'm not sure. Like this guy says, I don't want to click on it. I mean,
You could ask him to cam up. Well, you don't know what he looks like, but you can see if he has clothes on or not.
you can't tell.
Stage. And then Penny wants to know who's the lady with the long hair.
That's Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Tom, this is Oscar. He's in love with Daisy. He watches her all the time.
That's good.
Is that Chris Stone, the guy? I think that's him, but I'm not sure. Like this guy says, I don't want to click on it. I mean,
You could ask him to cam up. Well, you don't know what he looks like, but you can see if he has clothes on or not.
you can't tell. It's a headshot. You know? You don't know.
I just recently found out, I think there's a setting that before you end it, you can actually delete the stream. So if you delete the stream, I don't know if you can do it. I
know I could delete it through YouTube.
I think it's worth it though.
You know? Yeah.
You'll get it figured out, Tom. It just takes a little time.
I wasn't even planning on doing it. It's just I thought, it got to the point where, just audio talking to Becky would be like,
Yeah.
show you.
Well, I'm glad you did, though. Glad you did.
Weird, like, so all this stuff has been happening to me for the past 3 years, and it was coming from one channel. The guy who was doing it, no one can figure out who this guy is, right? Whatever. He's never lost a channel. He doxes me on his channel all the time, and I've lost about like 12 channels because of this guy. All he does is report me, harasses me.
He knows the magic word.
Yeah, YouTube, in my opinion, is there should be a class action lawsuit against.
No, I agree. The thing about it is, though, I mean, if you're not monetizing, you can get away with anything. That's the only issue. They don't have a problem with crazy content. They have a problem with digital ads showing up in the middle of the interviewing a working girl. It's got nothing to do with right or wrong.
Tom, Alethea said she's backstage.
She's backstage? All right, hold on.
And then Penny wants to know who's the lady with the long hair.
That's Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Tom, this is Oscar. He's in love with Daisy. He watches her all the time.
That's good.
Was that Chris Stone, the guy? I think that's him, but I'm not sure. Like this guy says, I don't want to click on it. I mean,
You could ask him to cam up. Well, you don't know what he looks like, but you can see if he has clothes on or not.
Yeah, you can't tell it's a headshot. You know?
Free Daisy.
You don't know.
I just recently found out, I think there's a setting that before you end it, you can actually delete the stream. So if you delete the stream, I don't know if you can do it.
I know I could delete it through YouTube.
I think it's worth it though.
You know? Yeah.
You'll get it figured out, Tom. It just takes a little time.
Yeah, I wasn't even planning on doing it. It's just I thought, it got to the point where, just audio talking to Becky would be like,
Yeah.
Show you.
Well, I'm glad you did, though. Glad you did.
I really like it, so I'll do more. They'll be more organized now. I know to get on. I know that I can't have another video upload in the background. That's why nothing was earlier. So it makes sense. I upgraded so you can have like 10 people on. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad you got on, Rita.
Me too.
Worked out good,
Yeah.
Here is, and Becky, I think she's just having a tough cell phone night.
Yeah, she got on just as you were ending it before. So I think it's probably a connection problem or something from where she is.
Yeah, that's what it usually looks like.
Right.
So, what do you guys upload?
I do like everything. Interviews lately I've been doing videos under the ice.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, just photography, that kind of stuff. Everything really. I mean, if you go back and look,
where are you out of?
I'm in Michigan. I'm northern North.
Oh, okay.
It's like a farming community. Yeah, it's a nice area. And Rita, she's down in Florida, and Mary, she's up about 90 miles from me. Best part of the state.
I live in the most beautiful place in the world.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah.
Crystal clear water. I mean, it's really.
I live on the Indian reservation, and I work in the tribal health clinic. And I have uploaded videos of like doing things, traditional things that we do on canoes and harvesting wild rice that we've done for thousands of years. But I don't really get on too much and make videos because I just don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
So can I ask you a question about being native? Do you have a card? Like, is that real?
Yes, I have a government card. Yes.
Wow. Well, I live up kind of on the border of New York State and Manhattan. Like I live right on the corner of Jersey. And there's a tribe up here, supposedly. They're called the Ramapo Indians, right? But the nations will not accept them. For some strange reason, they've been trying to be accepted for the past, 2 decades.
What nations don't accept them?
I don't know, but it's always in the paper up here. Like they try to get status or whatever.
Oh.
And if you look up Jackson Whites in northern New Jersey, it's very bizarre. They're like French, African American, and I guess Ramapo Indian, but
right.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of different things that are going on. The federal recognition is to be recognized by the federal government as a sovereign nation, but you have to have historical ties to some kind of census or for my people, it was a Durant roll of 1907. So you have to be a direct descendant from some kind of a census or a roll to prove historical ties.
Right.
And then we also have to prove our blood quantum because basically it's a huge thing with the federal government and Native Americans. And blood quantum is just like a method of termination because that's the goal of the federal government since the 1800s is to
get rid of the, sovereign status that we have.
That's kind of crazy. You gotta ask permission from the federal government?
Absolutely crazy.
It's kind of stupid.
No, I agree.
Well, but the thing is that, we always were Anishinaabe and we always will be Anishinaabe, but that's to be tribal. But for, I don't really want to say the name of my tribe, but that's a political designation, like to be Canadian or to be, British. So to be my tribal's name, which I don't want to say, it's just a political designation.
I'm from the tribe of Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a fence walking Jehovah's Witness. I'm not baptized, but yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
is that,
Heard of that happening with Lumbees,
yeah, Lumbees out
Lumbee
in,
Indians in North
Washington.
Carolina and Maryland.
Okay.
It happens a
Hard
lot.
to get recognized.
Yeah, it's very, it's weird. I always thought if you were of a tribe, they would just, but I guess you gotta
Doesn't
go.
have to do though, Mary, with record keeping, like you say, you have to prove.
Yeah. You have to prove historical ties to,
Exactly.
you have to be your study.
Yeah.
You can still be Native American, but you just won't be federally recognized.
Right.
You know what I noticed when I go down south? Everybody that I meet is like part native. Like I met this guy Josh, right? And he was trying to tell me he's from North Carolina, that he was Indian. I'm like, what are you talking about?
There's a lot of Indians from North Carolina.
Yeah, but everyone seems to like have some kind of like Indian blood or whatever, and it just seems like it's very big down south. You never hear that up here.
There was a lot of natives who married into mountain families,
Yeah.
like in the Appalachian and
Appalachian? Yes.
historical ties.
Right.
And then we also have to prove our blood quantum because basically it's a huge thing with the federal government and Native Americans. And blood quantum is just like a method of termination because that's the goal of the federal government since the 1800s is to get rid of the sovereign status that we have.
That's kind of crazy. You got to ask permission from the federal government.
That's really crazy.
That's kind of stupid.
No, I agree.
Well, but the thing is that we always were Anishinaabe and we always will be Anishinaabe, but that's to be tribal. But for, I don't really want to say the name of my tribe, but that's a political designation, like to be Canadian or to be British. So to be my tribal's name, which I don't want to say, it's just a political designation.
I'm from the tribe of Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a fence walking Jehovah's Witness. I'm not baptized, but yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
is that
I've heard of that happening with Lumbees.
yeah,
Lumbee Indians in North
Washington.
Carolina and Maryland.
Oh, okay.
I think it happens a
hard
lot.
to get recognized.
Yeah, it's weird. I always thought if you were of a tribe, they would just. But I guess
Doesn't have to do though, Mary, with record keeping. Like you say, you have to prove.
Yeah, you have to prove historical ties to
Exactly.
your people.
You have to be a percentage of Indian.
Yeah.
that's kind of racist.
Well,
It is.
Yeah.
you can still be Native American, but you just won't be federally recognized.
Right.
You know what I noticed when I go down south? Everybody that I meet is like part native. Like I met this guy Josh, right? and he was trying to tell me he's from North Carolina, that he was Indian. I'm like, what are you talking about?
There's a lot of Indians from North Carolina.
Yeah, but everyone seems to like have some kind of like Indian blood or whatever, and it just seems like it's very big down south. You never hear that up here.
There was a lot of natives who married into mountain families.
Yeah.
Right.
Like in the Appalachian.
Oh, in Appalachia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could call me an incorrigible little Indian. Is that worth anything?
What?
My mother used to call me an incorrigible little Indian.
I don't think that counts.
You were full of piss and vinegar.
Tom, you should have said thank you. That's a compliment.
Thank you, Rita. Rita pointed it out. Doesn't count for me. Yeah,
Tom.
Rita's trying to make you feel good.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. I've been reading quite a bit. Hey, Mary, what do you think of this? I was talking to a Native American the other day. And believe me, every time before I say that, I have to say Native American. Quit saying Indian. Really, it's hard to break. It's because the way I was
Oh, really? Is that bad?
Yeah.
Well, that's bad. What are my school teachers?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never met one in my life. You're the first one.
Yeah.
Hey, no offense. You're either Italian, Irish, or Polish here, you know, or Jewish. I don't know.
You're right.
I'm Irish and Native American.
A guy would tell me the other day, Mary, you know who I'm talking about. And he said that a lot of these tribes up in Michigan, when they were trying to gain, some power, that they were claiming people as Native Americans that really were not Native Americans because they wanted to up the number. And they skipped the blood test. I don't know if that's possible or not.
Large. Yeah. That'll be a large. We're ordering from Burger King right now.
Yes, Becky, everybody can see your text.
Large fries.
Mary,
What's the bulldog name?
Oh, that'll be 2
see
large.
that, Rita?
New Jersey.
You know, wild caught me. Here she is with a
Bulldog.
bird.
Is that a pug?
Yeah, Nick.
Something like that. It's wild.
Say hello. Say hello. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, is he cute? I have a mutt.
Who's that?
Hey, Tom, what is Daisy?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was going to get the DNA testing. When you look at the, grading, people set them up and they found out it was false. So what good is it to you if you still don't know? I really don't know. Everybody has an opinion. I think maybe, I'm not sure. I just hate to guess. I don't know.
She's a daisy.
It's a great dog.
Yeah. Oscar is Shih Pomeranian, and Chihuahua.
Oh, okay.
I think there are a few more, but there might be a little Appalachian too.
Oh, okay.
All I know is that's how I'm here now. I ran across the videos of Daisy running in the park, and Oscar just stopped and watched intensely. So now I'm here.
Oh, cool.
Here. And the Mexican food did me in, Tom. You won my heart.
Daisy's a big dog.
Mexican food. And so my dog fell in love with Daisy, and now we watch all your videos.
Oh, good. I was just up in Grand Rapids here back in September. Downtown.
Yeah, I've seen a video where you were there, but
Yeah.
I'm just a little south below Grand Rapids.
Come on.
On Sunday. Yeah.
Well, it's wondering how BA Noodle.
Well, I'm gonna go and let somebody else come up. I didn't mean to interrupt the
No, you don't.
conversation.
There's still spots. There's still 2 spots. You're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noodle,
Okay.
you just
I
happen
don't
to be
want everybody
online
just to
and
have to
talk.
look at my mug.
That's all right. Noodle, did you just happen to be on sauce?
Oh,
Okay.
You just happen to be on YouTube and see it? Is that how you?
Yeah. So I saw you, and I was like, oh wow, she had a lot of people here. I'm always amazed when I see a lot of viewers.
Well, you know, the reason there's a lot of viewers is because of Becky.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You know, people have kind of got to know through interviews, and she's starting her own channel.
Awesome.
Becky Station.
I think I had like 100 people once, and it turns out that it was a bot, and they
Oh, okay, New Jersey, you're cracking me up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Free day.
It's easy.
It's all right.
I'll be right back.
Okay, man. Yeah. Go
All
ahead.
right, Rita.
Becky's trying to figure out what to do.
I wonder if it's better just to talk to Becky on the phone right
Well,
now.
I'm gonna do that, but I got onto this StreamYard because of Becky. I thought, who wants to hear the audio anymore? I can do that because I can call right now and do it. You want to do it that way? Up to you. Mary, what'd you get at Burger King?
I got French fries and Diet Fanta raspberry.
Oh, okay. Well, Becky wants me to send a link to this other data. Okay, I'll do that, a different one.
So where's everybody from here?
I'm from West Branch, Michigan. Other guys from New Jersey.
Yeah. Michigan.
Yeah, I'm from northern Lower Michigan.
Nice.
I'm from North Carolina originally, but I live in Florida now.
Oh, nice. Florida. That's what I
You've been
love.
on a while, haven't you, Rita? 30-something years or something?
Yeah, I've been here about 30 years now. About as long as I lived in North Carolina, actually.
And you still like it?
I do.
Okay.
Each to their own.
Yeah, that's right. Sending Becky a link to her boyfriend.
I'm the one French fries.
Well, definitely like to get Becky on here.
Yeah, I wish you could get on.
I'm trying.
How many people can we have on this at a time?
10.
10? Okay. Well, I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Yeah, that's because people are having a hard time getting on.
Yeah,
You know,
it took me a minute and then it just went.
you have to have a good connection.
Yeah.
You know, and if you don't, like, it's funny how here Mary is in a car and has a great connection and she's driving. So, yeah,
Well, I've seen Becky use a flip phone.
What's that?
I usually, the videos that I watch, Becky had a flip phone. So,
I think it works better.
well, yeah. But, I didn't know that they had, the camera.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, hopefully, I just sent one to her boyfriend, so hopefully it gets better for her, you know. Because if I don't want to chat or something and it's like I have a lot of problems, it just takes the fun away from it. You know what I mean?
Big Christmas tree.
Yeah, have you been watching the videos a while? She been watching the videos? Let's see, she just went off. Hold on.
I have been watching videos for a while.
You have been?
Yeah, about 3 months now.
Oh, okay.
I was, like I said, it popped up and I watched some of the interviews and then I started following your food, like where you would eat. And, but it started when I was laying and with my dog and we're watching TV and I'm going through random YouTube wormholes and Oscar saw Daisy and so I clicked on it and yeah, so now here I am.
Oh, good. Oh, welcome.
Daisy.
Holy.
I see you recently had some Chinese food. I'm jealous.
Here's Becky again. Try this one.
Okay.
I think it's just a crappy area, to be honest with you. You got Chinese food yet?
Yeah.
You all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Shell's kind of quiet.
I'm the only one who's right next to me. So.
Michelle, I just, she said she's watching one, but I just talked to her yesterday.
I've been watching your channel for quite a while, and
Michelle's starting her own channel too.
yes, I'm going to be starting my own channel soon.
Yeah.
Definitely going to get involved with YouTube and see where I can go. My son already started his own YouTube a couple years ago, and I helped him out with that. And I'm like, why not? This is where it's going, right?
It's fun, yeah. I like it. I don't even have TV.
I got rid of my TV too. All I do is watch YouTube.
That's all I do. That's the same thing.
Me too.
Here you guys, I'm
pay for cable.
gonna show you guys Lake Michigan.
Oh, cool.
Do you guys want me to go out in my car and show you Lake Ontario?
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever you feel like, dog.
Cold out. It's cold out right now. No way.
I figured you'd back away from that one.
Rita, you ever upload videos, Rita?
No, not really. I don't. I've thought about it. I just don't have the time, really.
Yeah.
I guess I could make time.
Yeah, no, yeah. You know, I tried the same thing, learning to play a guitar. Forget it. Not happening. So, I mean, you'll know when you're into something or not, whether you can get over those humps of like hours of boredom before you get your first.
There it is.
You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I updated my GoPros yesterday, and I did one. I thought, I don't want to mess with this shit for two. So I did the other one, but I hate that technical crap.
But me too. See, that's
I
me.
just go out and take pictures and record videos. That's it.
I just want to do it, and I don't want to fool with all the technical stuff.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
You have a gimbal stick or anything like that?
Yeah, I got every trick in the book, man. I got tripod, you name it. You know, I got, you know, everything you can imagine. Now, when I leave, like if I'm going someplace, I take all my lens, all my Nikons, all my GoPros, Canon, Sony. Not great equipment, but good enough for YouTube. It all gets dumbed down anyway.
Yeah.
You know, compressed.
I have a question, Tom.
Yeah.
Why was the underwater so green now that it's cooler?
Well, I'll tell you, that has to do with the way the light refracts and what's absorbed when you get a light snow cover over. So you'll get like blue and red absorbed by the diffraction, and it doesn't absorb the green. And there's a lot of organic matter in there. If you look at those under the ice videos, I mean, it's like summertime. That's when you see ducks in the wintertime. You thought, I wonder what they're eating. Hey, it's no different to them. There's all sorts of stuff floating around. It's green and lush. So much stuff floating around that, and the ice is taken away from the other colors you normally see. That's why, green. Yeah. Now, they were filtering that to try to bring back natural color. I bought them, but they really didn't do that much good. But that's what it looks like. If you dove down there and you had a mask on, it would look the same way. Yeah.
Oh, so, okay. It does. It looks like you have like goggles on.
Yeah.
In water.
Even in clear water, like that's relatively clear, once you get past about 5 feet, you can't see much at all. And I've noticed too, messing around with GoPros, that if there's not something for you to see, like rocks on the bottom or posts that go in the water out of a dock, it just sucks. It all looks the same. You don't see a fish or a sunken boat or something. It's just a big waste of time. Yeah. Or, you know, getting lily padded from the bottom and looking up, that kind of thing. Yeah, just in the water, even if it's clear, there's nothing out there. It's just flush. Yeah.
I didn't see much of it.
No, you won't see much, no. And really, I'd need to go much deeper and use a light if I wanted to see fish. I've done it in the summer, but honestly, I'm just kind of get what I can get.
And that's why I stay in shallow water. You know?
Oh, okay.
That's what I
Are you
do.
standing up, Tom?
Am I standing up? No.
Yeah.
No, you want me to?
Oh, looks like you are from the
There you go.
camera.
Ouch.
No, I'm sitting down. What I do is I got a big screen and I got my regular screen, so I find myself looking at the big screen all the time, which is why you
Oh,
see
so
the
you-
highways. Yeah,
oh, so you-
I'm looking forward at the smaller
Okay.
screen. It's just like, you just do it, you know what I mean? Yeah. When you gonna start your channel there, Michelle?
Soon. I'm actually trying to find people to go with me to do what you do. But unfortunately, I'm not going to go out there by myself.
Yeah, what are you gonna try and do, like homeless or?
Yeah. I was going to go around and help the homeless and do videos about it. And unfortunately, the crime rate in my area is super bad. Where like you seem like a pretty big guy, Tom. Like you going out there by yourself. And I'm not saying it couldn't happen to you, but like the chances of I've already gotten mugged before in some of those neighborhoods.
I think the biggest thing I got going for me is they don't really know. That's why after a while it got dangerous, because when I first went down there, they were wondering if I'm a cop, what's this guy doing? And then after they see me on YouTube, it's like, well, we'll beat this old man's ass. That's no cop. So it got dangerous. Too many people recognize me. They get aggressive. They're jealous. Plus, it got really slow down there. A lot of the girls got off the street, murdered, hit by cars. And it's just like it got to the point. I mean, you see where I live. I mean, it's not anything anybody's tuning into. If I would have never left West Branch, we probably wouldn't be talking. I mean, the fact of the matter is the channel got the attention because the interviews with the working girls, that kind of dried up, and it was dangerous. Plus, the police don't show up when you call them down there. So it finally got to the point, I don't trust those cops down there. I mean, there's an ordinance down there where it's against the law to associate with the non-working girl. So what they could do is they could arrest me, impound my van, take Daisy to the pound, and 2 years and 10 grand later, if I was lucky enough to convince a judge that all I was doing was interviews, they let, the charges wouldn't stick. But it's an ordinance to associate with known working girls, so I could get tagged with that any day of the week.
Well,
even though I'm just doing interviews, it's stupid.
Well,
Crazy.
Well, Tom, you should have heard it by my house earlier today. So on my track around my house, it's all like Celtic names and like from like the Renaissance era.
Yeah.
Like it was that's what all the streets are named.
Yeah.
And my neighbor, it sounded like he was shooting off a cannon. I'm like, is someone shooting off a gun or a cannon or something? Like, and it was super loud. And I'm like, do I call the police? Like, is it something? Because the police here too, like, you don't know if they're coming or not.
Yeah, no, it's like where I live here, it's like Andy and Mayberry. I mean, people don't lock their doors, cops show up when you get here. And it just gets to the point where even though it's cool doing YouTube and I enjoyed it, it just got to where the risk wasn't worth it. And it got slow. I'm not saying I'm never going to go back there, but I will tell you this, the next time I go down there, I'm going to have an armed guard with me.
I don't blame you, Tom.
Daisy?
What's that? I
don't blame you.
My big fear is, honestly, is being down there, something happened, and Daisy being there in the van. I mean, what would happen to her?
Right.
You get out, it's just like a stupid thing to think about, but
No, it's not.
That bothers me, and those cops down there are nuts. They can Google it. They just caught one driving a stolen Charger about 3 months ago. They're always getting caught in scandals, federal charges, drug dealers. I mean, this isn't like a good place where, when I had that tie rod on break last January when I hit the Chief St. Marie, sheriff stopped by. Hey, can I help you? City cop stopped by. Hey, you need a ride somewhere? Not in Detroit. I've had him come up to me and say, hey, you dumb motherfucker, what are you doing down here? Interviewing whores? That's the kind of sentiment you get.
Damn.
And if you listen to some of the interviews I did, the way they talk to girls, they think because they're working girls, you can just talk to them any way you want. So it's just like, I thought that's enough.
And they do. They do talk to them any way they want.
Cool. It's not like, you're supposed to feel good when you see the cops show up.
Right.
Scared and thinking you're going to get charged for something that you didn't do. Yeah.
Well, don't you think the bridge and all the road work and everything coming through changed a lot of things too?
It did, but by the time I got down there, that was relatively slow anyway. The action was on where Becky lives, the stroll from like Wyoming to Livernois, it killed it down there for a couple of reasons. One, nobody wants to go through that traffic. Two, the roads are closed. And three, that's what you're looking for, you're not going there. And the cops there's enough public presence there where it makes Detroit look bad. You've got all these contractors from different suburbs, and they don't want them going back home and saying, all we saw today was a bunch of prostitutes and dope addicts. So they tried to clean the area up just to keep people from going back and saying Detroit's a total dump. And, you got Gerald and Maddie down there and Becky, and that's about it, really. There may be a few stragglers, but I guarantee you.
What about Marguerite?
She's there too. Yeah, Marguerite's there too. Supposedly, she has a boyfriend now. Yeah. Yep.
I think Marguerite's kind of retired.
Yeah, but see, it killed her panhandling.
Well, yes.
Yeah, but
it kind of forced her
to retire. But they still, you get some bridge cards. They call it Michigan, like welfare. But it took away from her discretionary cash to buy whatever she was into.
Yeah,
so you can't make it on these bullshit stories you hear about people buying Cadillacs and stuff with welfare. That's exactly what it is, bullshit. They're doing something on the side. They're not doing it with their fake welfare claims. I'm not saying it's never happened, but by and large, you barely get by on welfare. It's beans and paper plates. And then if you got kids, you're struggling to figure out how you can afford diapers. It's a shitty life any way you look at it. It's in no way luxurious.
Right.
Y'all know I gotta say something, man. I'm just gonna say, apparently, people living in a fantasy because everything you're experiencing in your community is not all the total opposite here. People aren't struggling as much as you think. They might not get as much in the bank as you. They might not own as much expensive property as you do, but people ain't struggling as hard as you think. They got each other, man. As far as the popos, you should have known the game before you even came to the D. Because we got our own politics. And I keep telling cats, the popos, they part of it. Nothing would be going on if the popos didn't want it to. You know what I'm saying? Nothing would be going on as far as poverty if the government and the political parties didn't want them to. People will have jobs, just like back in the 70s and 60s. People would be able to take care of their families. But you know the game. Come on now, let's stop playing. They building a whole bridge from Detroit to Canada. How you gonna tell me everybody don't got a job? Everybody should have a job in the D. Even Maddie and Gerald. With a big construction site and all the work that need to be done around the city, plus all the new buildings that's being built. Come on now.
Yeah, no, not at all. That's it would not be for me, that's for sure.
Well, I'm kind of glad though that Marguerite's settled down a bit.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I mean,
she is older. She has had a lot of health issues.
Yeah.
So I just hope whoever she's with, I just hope he's good to her and, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty tall order.
Yeah, I know, but maybe out of a bando. I just don't see Marguerite letting anybody mess with her too much.
No. You know, she got a pacemaker put in a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And, on the latest pacemakers, that transmits medical data to the place that did it, you know, for studies and blah, blah,
Right.
blah. I just like to see the look on their face when Marguerite has a typical week. Seriously. No, it's got to blow every damn standard right out of the water. And the notion that she's even still alive when you consider COPD, COVID, pacemaker, and God knows what else, and she's still kicking.
Yeah.
I mean, she makes the Navy SEAL look like a pussy.
No kidding.
In a different kind of way. I mean, sitting out there freezing her ass off, Tamlin, you know, she's got a lot of, it's like any relationship, you know, we think she's cool. We've met her under different circumstances. I mean, I know for a fact that I don't think you'd feel that way if she was your mother.
Right.
Life like that. You know what I mean? Women, there's somebody that loves their husband and screwed around on him. It's just not you. It's how it goes, you know? It's how you meet people, how you interact with them, that kind of thing.
Right.
So there's a lot of resentment out there with these people, you know, that ended up that way. Yeah, I think so.
So is Becky coming back on, or?
She's trying to. She keeps like coming on here, but I just think that and Mary ran out of cell phone. It's a tough place up there. I just think she's like I don't know what it is. I think it's a cell phone problem issue. You know, I do. But I'll schedule it for another night when she can get on. She did one before. I set her up with another channel, and you know, I think I watched that night, and she seemed to do pretty well. So I don't know what the deal is. Hard to say. But we'll do it again.
Yeah.
We can have it on your when you start your channel, Michelle. You gotta come up
There
with
you go.
Yeah.
Yes, that's all. It's all in the works, Tom. And you gave me some incredible advice.
Well, trial and error, you know.
I could do a baking corner, right? I could just do baking videos.
Yeah, I mean, I there are probably some of them out there that do well. I don't know. It depends what you're looking for. If you're just wanting to have fun, that's what I tell people. I never thought I'd have any subscribers. Just go on there and do that. If you're trying to make money, well, you probably want to go to something specific where you have a positive agenda like homeless. But you want to read over, YouTube's, terms of service because they're changing by the day. No drug talk, no shooting animals, even on hunting channels, and God knows what's next. You know, it's just a lot different. Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
What would you attribute the small amount of homeless or the working girls not contracting COVID?
No, you tell me.
They've been exposed to everything else before.
I think what it is too. I think a lot of them have hepatitis C. There's a couple I know that were HIV positive that died in the last couple of years. I think they feel so bad that they do have COVID.
Oh, they just don't even know it.
That'd be my guess. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
When you got hepatitis C and gonorrhea and herpes and you're HIV positive and syphilis, what the hell's COVID?
Well, exactly. You feel so damn bad all the time anyway.
You're not getting any.
Who you think done told $10 Tommy, TBoy, that they got gonorrhea, that they got syphilis, that they got HIV? I'm going to tell you who. Nobody. This cat done got the info from someone else that they know. And now he using it on YouTube as though he got documents on the shit, though. It's exploitation, man. That's all $10 Tommy been doing from day one. Exploiting these women. TBoy, come on now. We ain't watching them and talking about them for nada.
You sleep, you're living in a bando, there's no heat, you're going to the bathroom outside, your nutrition sucks. Shit, COVID is shit to a working girl.
Makes sense.
No, she just had sex with 5 perverts in a day and slapped around a little bit. COVID, it's like she didn't have time for it. I hate to say that, right? Yeah. I mean, because it doesn't make any sense. You know, you get these people flopping like flies with COVID and they're wearing masks and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I mean, no. It's
and unvaccinated and all that.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Look at Marguerite. COPD on top of it. Yeah, she's probably had it, man. It's just, I'm telling you, there's a certain type personality that can survive out there. I don't think
that's true.
Yeah. I think they've had it and it just didn't kill them. And, you know, when you're homeless or you have a substance abuse issue, the big thing that gets a lot of the COVID people is
$10 Tommy. What the fuck you done call? What the fuck you done call? You done been around every last female you trying to dish right now, dog. Come on now. That's helping somebody? The way you talking about downplaying these women? The way you acting like nobody in the hood got a happy life? That everything is sad and miserable? That's the problem with cats. That's why they keep falling for that Maddie and Gerald trick. You know what I'm saying? They keep on saying, oh, it gotta be so miserable. It gotta be so hard to live that lifestyle. And I keep telling everybody, man, stop playing yourself. We are in America, right? All right. So the same things that is available to you, well, maybe not everything, because it's all about the community. What's up, you know, what area you live in. But basically, it's available to Maddie and Gerald. Plus, this is Gerald hood. This is where he done growed up at and where his family stay, dog. How stupid can you be? Let's get it, man.
Just being overweight. And you don't run into that too much on the street, so maybe that's in their corner.
You know, that does seem to be an element to a lot of people who die of COVID. Not all. But I've known a number of people who've died from it, and they were overweight people.
Yeah. I mean, they're dropping like flies all over the country.
I mean, I don't know if that's
medical professionals and nurses, school teachers. Yeah, it's a mystery. It's just like, people, I do it too. I tell I'm tired, I don't get good sleep, that kind of thing. You talk to a lady that's got 3 kids, her husband left her, and she walks to work. She doesn't have time to feel bad. There's an element of truth to that.
That's true. That's true.
The thing is, too, is what I believe is their immune systems are so strong because they don't take precautions and they don't, do you know what I mean? They'll probably eat whatever. It's not like they're like, oh, this has to be a certain temperature and everything has to be super clean. So their immune systems are probably already super built up to take it.
Right. They've already been exposed.
Do y'all see how much exercise Maddie and Gerald get? Do y'all see how much walking they do? Imagine how much walking they was doing before they had YouTube. People is not unhealthy and so miserable and just living so pitiful as y'all would want them to. Things are maybe less available to people in the hood, but the way y'all talk down about people, man, the way y'all act like your life is 10 times better because you're in a different area. Maybe some things you may not experience, but at the same time, man, that's not to say you're happier than no one else. Let's get it.
exposed to so much
Right.
that their immune system is actually in good shape, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but on the other hand, you know, their nutrition sucks. I don't know how, like, sleeping outside in unheated bandos and no sleep, it like builds your immune system up. But there's something to it. Because you're right, of all people,
well, you know what,
you look at Marguerite.
You know what I think too is they're so happy because they're on drugs all the time.
Yeah.
We're like even having a positive like mental state instead of like people who don't use drugs who like are more, let's say, have anxiety or depression. Like that's probably my father always would say that, like, because he's a big drinker, he would always say it kills everything. Alcohol kills,
Yeah, no, right. And my parents were big boozers too. And they, my mom didn't, she died at 62, but my dad lived to like almost 90. And I had a grandfather that smoked Italian cigars and was an alcoholic that lived to 10 days short of 100.
Wow.
I had a mother-in-law kick the bucket at 96.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, genes have a lot to do with it. I mean, you got 35-year-olds dying of lung cancer,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I don't know what to tell you. I just know that there's something to it. I want them buying my lottery tickets. In a way, they're really lucky.
Tom, this is perfect. I just thought of something. So I live by a couple casinos, and I bet you I could start a YouTube doing slot machines.
You could, but if they catch you in their videoing,
yeah.
They'll be all over us. I knew this from a long time ago out in Vegas, but if you win too much, they'll kick you out. And it's legal to do. And they just...
Well, they allow cameras in.
Yeah. No, if they caught you doing it, they want you to quit because they're afraid you're coming up with some kind of scheme to show people how to win easier. And that just happened here to the casino I go to once in a while, 30 miles away. They just kicked about 150 people out permanently because they were winning too much. And
really?
Yeah, they call it trespassing. So if they say, they'll send you a registered certified letter. And if you come in there again, they're going to call the cops and you're going to be arrested for trespassing because you were notified not to go there. But it was because they won too much. And I know about 20 guys that have figured out the scheme on a couple of their popular slot machines. And they didn't want that. They want people losing, not winning.
Yeah.
That's not uncommon. They've been doing it for years, everywhere. Atlantic City, Las Vegas. Yeah. You could try that, but I'm telling you, the minute they see you recording, they don't mind probably if they see you taking a picture of your $1,000 you won on a slot machine.
Right.
If they see you in there all the time talking, they're going to come over there and say, hey, we don't allow that. Technically, legally, it's illegal to record anything in a Walmart store. It's a company policy. Now, you may do it 1,000,000 times and nobody sees you, which is why you don't think anything's wrong. But I've seen them go up to people before and say, hey, you can't.
So this is what I don't understand, right? So like they have a policy, which they can have, private,
Mm-hmm.
a private company, private, whatever.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you're on their cameras all over the place.
No, I'll tell you another thing too, is Walmart's cameras are tied into Homeland Security.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. I'll tell you another interesting thing. I knew a prosecutor up here. And if you go, I don't care if it's Florida, New Jersey, whatever, you look up on the pole on an expressway, you're going to see the same style camera at about the same height all over hell. I know a prosecutor that has subpoenaed those. They told them, pound it up your ass. We're not sending you anything. Which say to me is Homeland Security. Those are all tied into, which I kind of get in this day and age.
Right.
I mean, I'm a guy, I don't have a problem with that. They can look at my emails, whatever. Put a camera outside of my house. I don't give two shit. Some people are very sensitive. They don't like government sticking there. But that's one thing that doesn't bother me.
Well, the thing
is, hide my copy of Debbie Does Dallas. Those are fighting words. Yeah. Everybody's got these things that are a big deal to them, and you can't believe they're getting pissed or annoyed. And then there's other ones that you can't believe that it doesn't bother them. So I don't care about that. I think in order to keep the whole damn place from getting blown out of the sky, that you kind of have to do that in this day and age.
I mean, I don't think anything's really secure with the internet nowadays. There's so many cameras out there, and then plus with your cell phones, you cannot tell me. Like, and it was funny because I had this conversation with a cell phone carrier about my cell phone getting hacked or possibly getting hacked, and they're like, "Oh no, there's no way," and I'm like, "Trust me, there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way."
Yeah.
And
I'll tell you the way. Here's the way. And that is that this is how you get these famous actresses and stuff, and you're wondering how these nude pictures get on the internet. That's how. Because if you sign up and you agree to apps, whether it's a weather app, Shine Your Shoes app, doesn't matter, anywhere, bird migration, and I got probably 50, you're agreeing to them having access.
That's true.
To your photos, which means that at 3 a.m. where you're sleeping, they come in and take all those topless shots your husband took while you and him were drunk on a Bahama cruise. And you wonder how they got up there. You didn't send him anywhere, and you can't figure out. And you would describe that story later not knowing that is hacked. But it really wasn't hacked. You consented to it when you signed up for an app. But you never thought in a million years that meant they were going to take nude pictures and post them on some porn site in Europe. But that's exactly what happens to them. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't really think with, technology and everything, anybody has privacy anymore because you're probably on a million cameras every day, whether you realize it or not.
Yeah.
And
that stuff doesn't bother me. You think I'd be like, I don't care. They can look through all my stuff they want.
Just tell them, like, you can take my picture.
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, they can look at my emails. I don't give a shit. But some people, that's a real, like my medical records. Have at it. Colonoscopy, 1996. Good for you, man. You are one bored motherfucker.
Yeah, really.
I mean, you go into HIPAA, it's like, why don't we just all put on firemen's suits so I don't see a food floss here and go, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? It's nuts, man. Medical records, are you shitting me? You start looking at my old, my estranged wife's now home porn now. That may cause an argument, but my medical records, shit. I hope that's all you look through.
We gotta look at the imaging too about John Reed's colon.
Those showing to her coworkers. Now I'm mad.
Is it a polygraph or what is that?
It's crazy. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, it's people. You just never know, man. You don't know what's what anymore. Nothing surprises me. Look at this spook out in Colorado the other day. You can't go anywhere. I'd be afraid if I had kids. I would just be a constant nervous wreck. Kids coming into this damn rat race. You'd be afraid to take them to a parade or something. Be looking over your shoulder.
Well, the thing is too, right? Is so with the media, social media, the news, they always sensationalize everything, and you can't always 100% believe everything you hear too.
So I guess Becky didn't come on tonight, but it's the first time $10 Tommy ever did a live stream. I hate the copy, but I've been trying to do it my damn self, but I ain't had the right phones. But we gonna get it on. We know we gonna pop off as well. I'm tired of looking at them though. So let's do it like we do it. D-City style, baby. Straight at the E-Way. 75. South and north. Y'all know I appreciate y'all rocking with me, kicking with me, fading with me. You know what I'm saying? It's still a moment, a big moment in the chosen community, because it's the first time $10 Tommy actually did a live stream. You know what I'm saying? The first one he did, that was a tester. You know what I'm saying? That really wasn't, they wouldn't talk about shit, you know? At least on this one, you know, they got at least a conversation. I know it ain't the best, but still, it's like I said, it's the first one, man. So we're gonna run that. And finish it up, baby. $10 Tommy style.
To things like that.
I don't know what to think of it. It's a mess. I run into guys my age all the time. We talk, and it's like none of us wish we were younger. When I was younger, I would run into young people, older people that say, God, I wish I was just younger. You don't hear that anymore. At least I don't. And I bring that up a lot.
So the same stuff always happened before. It's just there wasn't like social media to put everything to light all the time, and now it's
And thank God for that.
Everybody knows that. The thing is now is it seems bad because like everything's out there, especially as like a teenager or whatever. Where like before it was like, no cell phones, no recording, no pictures, like, no records.
Things have changed so much. I mean, before, like you heard, like a school teacher was like, shot his wife or something. It was like something everybody talked about. They make a 60 Minutes out of it. Now they're shooting their wives all over the damn place. It's not like just crazy people doing this. It's like psychiatrists, judges. I just looked it up yesterday.
Wait, Tom, hold on right there. You said it's not just crazy people.
I mean,
you're crazy. If you shoot your wife, I don't care if you're a doctor, a teacher, or whoever.
No, it's true.
But not necessarily.
You're nuts. Okay, you should know better than to shoot somebody. Like,
well, you should. No, but in a court of law,
you should know better.
It's not necessarily. You're not necessarily crazy. I mean, you would.
No. Yeah, and it's based on. It goes to show you, people do things based on emotion, not how smart you are. All you got to do is watch these crime shows, and it's doctors and lawyers and airline pilots. It's not people that don't have 2 cents to lose. They get mad, they get pissed, and they do shit.
People click.
There was a guy, when I was going to college, there was a cop that I would run into. I wanted to be a cop. I got a degree in criminal justice. He was nice to me, and he was always giving me tips. And I graduated, kind of left the area, and I ran into a guy about 10 years later. I said, you ever run into Jeff Mushroom? He said, yeah. He got on at 21. He retired at 51. I said, how's he doing? He said, not very good. He put 3 bullets in his wife's forehead.
Oh, shit.
He was like the nicest guy, was what do they call that, Boy Scout, Eagle Scout leader. And I don't know what triggered that, but I mean, there's no way of predicting things anymore. In the old days, Carl Manson was the standard for nuts. Now it's a lady knitting with her hair in a bun that's got a Uzi under there. You don't know what the hell to watch out for. And look at these drive-bys. Whatever happened to just blowing the horn and giving somebody a finger?
Well, like, there's definitely more crime now in like certain areas, but I think it's because like the lack of police too. Like the
you don't want to be a cop anymore. You do your job, you get canned. You don't do it, you get canned. It's a tough job.
It's a very
people crazy cop controversies. If the people would have just done what they asked them to, we wouldn't be talking about it.
Right.
Put your hands behind your back, shut your ass up, and the whole thing gets turned around before you know it. This cop's going away for 30 years. I'm not saying it's all like that. They're all different.
Right.
But, these cops you're going to see more cops getting shot down the road because they're afraid to use their weapon. They got a family to feed. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
And do you really want to go rushing in a shots fired situation?
No.
Or domestic violence?
Yeah,
that's where most cops get killed.
Yeah, domestic violence. No, it's an impossible job. I wouldn't want to do it.
Not me.
Okay, if everyone lived by some simple rules in life, this wouldn't happen. If you're not happy, leave. if you're not happy in a relationship, pick your shit and walk out the door. There's no need to like shoot somebody or kill somebody or like.
You think that way because you're not crazy.
I'm a little bit crazy, okay, but like
your husband, he's got a chance. He may get the hell out of there before you load up. Right, Rita?
Right. Leave them at Publix. Leave them at the grocery store first.
Right. If you know what I mean, if it's that bad, there's that. You don't have to like go and shoot somebody and kill somebody.
Michelle, you got a lot to learn from Rita. When Rita says, "Honey, breakfast is ready," duck.
Oh shit, Tom.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
No, what he's referring to, honey, I got mad at my husband. We went to the grocery store and we were in my vehicle and I was driving and we came back out in the parking lot and we had some words, okay?
Yeah.
And I told him, hey, okay, let's just drop this. Well, he just kept on. So I took my keys out of my car, looked at him and said, now find you a way home. And walked back into the grocery store. When I came back out in about 20 minutes, he was gone. That was a week ago. I still have no idea how he got home. I didn't ask.
Yeah,
but he's a big boy, and he found himself a way home.
Yeah.
I didn't shoot him. I wasn't going to shoot him when he got home.
Oh, right.
But listen, if you can't, I asked you politely, that's enough.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey.
You hear this, Michelle, how to handle marital difficulties down the road?
And I've been with this man for over 30 years, too, so.
Yeah. No,
he knew when I said that's enough and find your way home, he needed to find a way home. So, hey, it's not been spoken of yet.
Yeah.
We dropped it.
It's a fine line. You know, it's tough. That's why I don't give advice to anybody. I mean, the dynamics are too different. You know, when I see a couple that have been married 40 years holding hands, I think to myself, bullshit.
Well, because you know that there's a big story behind it, because there's no marriage that lasts that long where you didn't have arguments, bad times, bad years.
Of course not.
Yeah, you'll see people on Oprah, they're 65 years old saying they're the best sex of their life, they have sex 4 times a day. Bullshit. The only thing I can account for that is that they didn't have any till about a year ago.
Okay.
Because nothing else makes sense.
Okay, maybe that's the case, but that hasn't been the case for the 65 years they've been married every year.
No, yeah, right. So true.
So that might be the case that current time, they might, you know.
Yeah, I don't think it should be an endurance test, marriage.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I don't think we were made to stay with one person and then that's it for the rest of.
You're talking like a guy now.
Well, no, but see, no, listen. I don't think, because we change so much throughout our life. So like, let's say you get married at 18, 19. Are you still the same person?
No.
When you're 40, 50? No, you're not. And sometimes people grow apart. I'm not saying but like we live in this culture where we feel like, I live in a very conservative area, and where they're like, you gotta
sit next to a guy with a cannon. My
friend called me. He lives down the road. He's like, what is that? And I'm like, I don't know if there's cannons going off or not, but literally the streets around my area is called Renaissance Avenue, Guinevere Drive. I said, they must have a war, and we do have a creek, I call it the moat, around the house and everything. Yeah. No, but the people, you try to stick it out, especially if you have children involved. That's for sure. Most people, that's what they do. They at least want to stick it out until their kids move out of the house.
Yeah, there's different arguments for that too. I mean, if you're arguing all the time, kids are smart, they're perceptive. Does that work?
Exactly.
You don't know what the hell to do. That's why I prefer to favor shit love. I just hope it goes my way, because you have some control of it, not all. Why stuff happens the way it does, I learned there's too many variables. I just hope it goes my way, and it's not because of some book I read in the self-help book section of Barnes and Noble. It's tough.
I grew up in a household where there was a lot of arguing and dysfunction, and I used to wish my parents would divorce.
Yeah, I was like that too. Yeah, I was the same way. Yep.
Yeah, my parents divorced when I was at a young age, and I actually thought it was for the best, even though I was only, 10, because there was so much yelling and chaos that, now when you're single and you don't have children involved, that's when it's easier to be like, I'm okay. But then when you see,
I don't have children. I've been with this man. We don't have children. So if either one of us want to stay, it's not because of children. That was never a reason that we had to stay together.
Yeah. What would you hang your hat on now? Why do you stay together?
Mutual respect.
Yeah.
And genuine caring for each other.
Tom, you're gonna have to find somebody soon, because you're gonna need somebody to change your diapers pretty soon. Okay, Tom. So you want to start pulling somebody as like a nurse or something, because you're gonna want someone to take care of you.
Yeah, they say. I probably won't live that long. I hope that doesn't happen. I don't think it works that way either. I think if you off to have these older women in town here, most of them that I know, their husbands are in assisted living care facility. They're not doing all that bullshit.
They want somebody to take care of them.
That's exactly right.
Well, the thing is, I know a lot of people where they take care of the other spouse until the other spouse passes away. If you think about it like this, if you're with someone you love and you actually love them, you're not going to.
That's a moving target.
When they're an inconvenience to you, you're not going to just shoot them to the curb. You know what I mean?
No.
That's not.
Yeah, I just hope in my case that it goes to where I can see it coming. The writing's on the wall. The doctor says, "Hey, Tom, you probably got 18 months, and I think it's probably going to be an assisted living care." With me, it's going to be cashing everything out, putting it in a lockbox, and ordering about a half ton of Viagra.
Hell, that'll take you out.
And I'm not going to I'm not going to the hospital when I have an erection for over 8 hours. Matter of fact, too. That's the way to go. I know that sounds morbid, but I think sometimes when I hear these young guys that they were at the top of their life, dying through whatever it was, I thought, you know what? You skipped a lot of bullshit, boy. Right, Rita?
Yeah.
No.
That's a bad way of looking at it. But it's kind of true.
It is.
You went to college, and you had a lot of young, cute girlfriends, and you had a good job, and you were vacationing, and you thought it was going to be like this for another 40 years, and then it ended. You never saw the bad stuff. Yeah. Now, the consent to that, probably not. But to look at it in hindsight, you think, man, these people skipped a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, when my grandmother was...
Hang on a second. You want to go out and go pee-pee?
Well, when my grandmother was in assisted living, and the older people would have sex with each other all the time, it was bad.
Oh, true.
And
it's rampant in nursing homes.
You wouldn't think.
HIV, the number one. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, if I make it to 85, last thing I'm going to think about doing is wearing a rubber.
That's why there are so much STDs in nursing homes.
That's exactly it. You just hope it works out for the best of you, and that's all you can do. If you're a Christian, you'll be praying about it. If you're some heathen like me, just hope it goes your way. Yeah, you're never really sure, how it's gonna. how it's gonna work out for you.
If you're single and whatever, I mean, I don't.
Single, it doesn't matter if you're single at this age. It matters if you're single at 25. You know, that's what I think. You agree with that, Rena?
Yeah. Well, I didn't marry until I was like 32.
Well, what were you waiting for?
Pardon?
What were you waiting for?
I just didn't want to be married.
You're having a good time with everybody, right?
Right. I was living my life. I was having fun. I didn't want to be married.
Yeah.
And then when I got married the first time, we had lived together for like 2 years, and we stayed married for less than 6 months. It's like, I'm out of here. No, man, this ain't doing it for me.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get married again until I was 40.
Oh, wow.
And we've been together ever since.
Oh, wow. Well, good for you.
So, but for me, now everybody's not the same. I didn't want to have children. I knew that early on. I didn't want to have children.
Yeah, I never wanted kids either.
So that wasn't a factor. And I let anybody know that I was in a relationship with that I didn't want to. Hi, Simca.
Oh, no, I'm not Simca. I'm Conan
sorry. I saw Simca's name. I'm sorry. I was reading the comments. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
But,
nice to meet everyone.
Yeah,
this
you
is
too.
Exciting for me. First time I've ever done anything like this, so but I figured it out.
Well, great.
I really love your videos.
What do we have here?
Yeah, I'm a girl. I'm a woman.
You're Conan?
Yeah, Conan Dev.
Yeah.
I swear I thought you were a guy.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, no, we've said hello many a time.
Yes, we have, but I just thought you were a guy.
Yeah.
How'd you pick
Well, look at that.
Yeah. That happens, though. It goes to show you. I do that all the time on screen. Well, look at Virginia Woolf. That's a guy, Jeff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that for a while.
Yeah, me either. Yep, same way. Yeah, cool.
But this is really cool, isn't it?
Fun, isn't it?
I thought that was a big thing.
It's a lot better than just like one person talking. You type and suck. So much easier to talk. You know?
Yeah, after a while. Yeah, so everyone on the chat, hello. Nice to meet everyone, finally.
Yeah, good. Now you live
Nice to meet you too.
I live in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, that's what I thought, yeah.
Yep.
And you
Good old the east side of Cincinnati.
Yeah, the custom wine cellars or something?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I said earlier, sawdust I was covered in it, so,
How's business?
It's busier than it's ever been, believe it or not.
Really?
I'm having a hard time getting certain types of wood, mainly redwood.
Really?
So like there's a shortage. I don't really know what the problem is, but other than that, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it so busy, believe it or not.
What do you
Pardon, I
do?
didn't hear you, hon. Well, I make certain parts of wine cellars, commercial and residential both. So.
That's kind of interesting.
It is very
interesting. So we have on the panel.
On a home, what can somebody spend on a wine cellar? Can they drop on one?
We've done them. Probably the biggest one that I've worked with, $50,000+, easy.
Oh.
It's not too hard to spend 10 grand,
Yeah.
Way back when we actually made a wine cellar for Oprah Winfrey, believe it or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So, But yeah, this is really nice meeting everyone.
Yeah, you too.
For you on the bottom there next to me.
I'm Lisa.
You're Lisa? That's my
I'm
name
Lisa.
too, Lisa, in real life. But Conan Dev is my name on the channel. But I ran across Tom's channel. Oh gosh, it's probably been going on 3 years now. I've been watching his channel. But I ran across it because my daughter became addicted to opioids. And so naturally, me being her mother, I hopped on trying to find videos of how to handle the situation and ran across Tom's videos, and I've been watching them ever since. But my daughter is, it's going on 2 years that she's been in a sober living facility, and she's
Wonderful.
doing absolutely wonderful. Yes.
That's great.
So I still continue to watch his videos. I love all, the interviews, the photography, the vacations. So
He's brought a lot of things to light in the world of addiction.
Yeah, it was on that accident too, because I didn't know anything about it, when I started going down there.
Yeah.
I knew it was like bad, but that was about it. But the good thing, I think, if anything helped or worked out, and that is you got to see these people for individuals. And,
Exactly.
Supporting their own channels and helping them out. It's got nothing
As human beings.
Yeah.
Yes, you gave them a voice.
Yeah, right. And YouTube is instrumental in like connecting the dots. Because before Marguerite used to get shot with pellet guns and people throw things at him.
All right, they're treated terribly.
Yeah,
they're treated terribly.
That's right. Yep, that's it.
Heartbreaking.
Crazy.
It's really heartbreaking.
Congratulations on your daughter.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
It's doable, and when I watch some of these, Maddie and Gerald, for example, I knew that it's doable, it's maybe it's harder for some than it is others. I don't know, but I just pray that one day they're going to find their way too, so.
Yeah, no, you gotta want to, that's the big thing. And
right.
Nobody
tough love, it was a lot of tough love shown on my daughter. I mean, I really had, it was probably harder for me than it was for her, seriously. But yeah, I really had to be tough, and but it's so nice.
It's hard when it's somebody you love, and you worry if they're cold or they're hungry or they're being mistreated or they're, of course it's very difficult for anybody, especially a mother. Absolutely.
Yep.
It was one of the most
How old is
stressful
your daughter?
that I've been through. She's 30 years old. Yeah. Yeah.
But she's still got a lot of time to do things differently.
That's
and regroup and have a life.
It's never too late to turn your life around,
Never too late. Never too late.
I have an idea. I think that we should start a campaign to find somebody for Tom.
Oh, God, no. I got one I still got one I got to get rid of.
God. He still fights them all.
Tom's happy like he is.
Yeah, pretty much.
I agree.
Yeah.
It seems like he really enjoys life, and that's how it should be. You should enjoy every day like it was your last, because you never know. But
I think Tom pretty much lives life on his own terms.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I figure when that window opportunity gets much smaller, I won't mail order bride.
There you go.
I know people who have done that.
Yeah, there's a couple in this town actually.
I used to work with a guy, and it was he got and they had a kid together and everything, and he ordered her from, I think it was like the Philippines.
Yeah, this way I can look at. I could have a kid next year, and I know I'd be out of child support payments in probably 15 years because I wouldn't be alive anymore. responsibilities don't scare me like they used to. Because you gotta be alive.
You only got so many years of it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I joke about it all the time, but really, I think these older guys that get these young girls, there's something wrong with them. You know, sex is great, and what older guy doesn't want a young girl running around in a bikini playing, you know,
What I think it is,
it's not reality. It's weird.
I think, well, what I think it does is it revives them a little bit. You know what I mean? So like, let's say this male is brought and everything, and then they meet this. I'm not saying it's long-term love, you know, like, but it like gives them a little get up and go, and that's why they do that. That's what I think.
Well, I think a lot of women are looking for a little, well, they figure also he'll be dead in so long, but this kid's still going to get Social Security or whatever.
Oh, right. That's exactly it, yeah.
And they also look for men with a little something, little ching, something to...
Hey, I had a first lady tell me when I was young, it's as honest as a relationship will ever get. Nobody's bullshitting each other. She knows what she's getting, and he knows what he's getting. There's a compromise. But there you go. Different kind of, you know?
Yeah. Well, I got to take a break. I'll be right back, folks.
Yeah, so you never know. I mean, you guys know.
Bye, Rita.
Things change, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, you know, it's not like when you were young. Everything changes. You know, I watch birds now more than I do anything. It's crazy.
I know what you mean, though. Things do change.
Yeah, things do change. Now, are you married, Kevin?
I'm not. My husband, he passed away back in 2013.
Oh, sorry about that.
So, yeah. Yeah, he found out he had cancer, and 5 weeks later, he was gone. I mean...
Oh, God. You know, that's terrible, but, you know, I had a buddy of mine really linger on for a long time with that, but it's only 5 weeks, huh?
5 weeks.
Jeez.
I mean, he more than likely had it 9 months to a year, the doctor said, but when we found out, it was 5 weeks later, and that was it, so.
Oh, sorry about that.
Was it pancreatic cancer?
Cancer of the lungs and the liver.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, stage 4 when he found out, so.
Oh, that's too bad. Now, do you date at all?
Not really, you know, I'm just too busy with life and work, but not really. Every now and then I'll go out to eat with a friend, but you know, I really don't date.
Yeah. You see how $10 Tommy get in trouble? You see how $10 Tommy try to play like he a playboy? You know what I'm saying? That's what gets him in trouble, man. Why he over here acting like he don't take it too far with these women's on YouTube.
450-pound guy that hasn't worked in 20 years with no teeth doesn't interest you, huh?
No.
What do you do for a living?
She makes custom wine cellars.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Cool.
What kind of do you drink wine?
Not really, no. I was a brandy drinker a few years ago, but I've kind of settled down with it, you know. I had some brandy over the holidays, but that's really what I like.
Yeah.
So.
You a wine drinker, Olivia?
I like a little wine every now and then. A Moscato or a Riesling, but not a big wine drink.
No. No, are you, I think she just hit her button accidentally. That happens. Yeah, I drink, I think Becky's on again now, maybe. This will get smooth. There she is.
There she is.
Hi.
Hey, welcome to your own chat.
How are you?
Good.
I finally figured it out.
Oh,
hey, Becky.
Gone, I mean.
Oh, yeah. You know, that's terrible, but
You know, I had a buddy of mine really going around for a long time with that, but that's only 5 weeks, huh?
5 weeks.
Jeez.
I mean, he more than likely had it 9 months to a year, the doctor said, but
Yeah.
when we found out, it was 5 weeks later and that was it, so.
Oh, sorry about that.
Was it pancreatic cancer?
Cancer of the lungs and the liver.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, stage 4 when he found out, so.
Oh, that's too bad. Now, do you date at all?
Not really, you know, I'm just too busy with life and work, but
Right.
not really. Every now and then I'll go out to eat with a friend, but
Yeah.
you know, I really don't date.
Yeah, that 450-pound guy that hasn't worked in 20 years with no teeth doesn't interest you, huh?
No.
What do you do for a living?
She makes custom wine cellars.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
What kind of do you drink wine?
I drink
Not really. No, I was a brandy drinker a few years ago, but I've kind of settled down with it. You know, I had some brandy over the holidays, but that's really what I like.
Yeah.
So.
You a wine drinker, Alita?
I like a little wine every now and then. A Moscato or a Riesling, but not a big wine drink.
No. No, are you, I think she just hit her button accidentally. That happens. Yeah, I drink, I think Becky's on again though, maybe. This will get smooth. There she is.
There she is.
Hi,
Hey, welcome to your own chat.
how are you?
Good.
I finally figured it out.
Oh,
Hey, Becky.
Hi, everybody. I'm so excited.
Philip, join this, Philip.
It only took me 2 hours.
Girlie.
Thank you.
What was the problem?
I have no idea. I just kept trying it.
Oh, okay.
Well,
My
good.
boyfriend helped me too. He figured it out. I don't know what he did.
Yeah, but it seems like it's a much better signal.
Yeah, it is. It's the phone I just went and paid earlier. It's the new one. That's why. The other one has a shitty ass signal.
Oh, okay, good.
And thank you, Philip, because he's the one that talked us through it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Good,
Thanks,
good.
Philip.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Not much. Did you do those decorations behind you?
That's just my. Yeah, I did it.
Oh, good for you.
It's just my headboard and stuff.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So how's it feel to be a little bit more domesticated these days, Becky?
It's different. It feels good though.
Yeah, I'm sure it is different.
Oh yeah. Very good
You
different
look really good. You look really good.
Yeah.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
But you
That feels
always
good.
did.
Yeah.
Duh. No.
Did you find that those figure skater pictures yet?
No. I have an idea where they're at though.
Well, Becky was a accomplished figure skater as a young girl. Weren't you, Becky?
Yep. Yep.
You look like a figure skater.
Right. That's what everybody says.
Yep, it's true.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. So we're working on it, but you got to keep on trying to figure out what's a good name for your channel as well. Because I'll upload some of your videos if you want. You may want something different too. You know.
For sure.
Yep.
Coco says the same old Becky still brushing her hair. That's all I do.
Hey Becky, you know on your channel too, you'll be able to sell that. You'll be able to sell Gary's perfume.
Yeah, that is an awesome idea.
That's a good deal.
For sure.
You should you ever order any perfume? Becky sells it with this guy out of Ann Arbor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we got great prices and great bottles.
Yeah, and it's not knockoff, is it, Becky?
No, it's all real. He don't deal with no knockoffs.
Yep, no knockoffs. Yep, that's it.
My husband wants some of the panty dropper.
Yeah, that was Thursday, no panties.
Starts with no panties.
Yeah, that was classic.
I don't know what he's up to now.
Gary's full of funny shit like that.
How is Gary doing?
He's doing good. He's doing real good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
How'd you first meet him, Becky?
Years and years and years and years and years ago, through a friend of mine, which was a longtime friend of his, Mercedes, pretty much introduced us, and it's just been, since day one, just been the best of my friends.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, he's never turned his back on me. He's awesome.
Yeah, no, he's a really good guy. Yeah. How's his business doing?
His what?
How's his business doing?
It's doing good, actually. It's doing real good. Especially with the holidays just passing and everything. He's been real busy. Yeah, he's been real busy. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And just in the last couple months, he has a pacemaker, and it's been acting up. So he's been real fatigued, more so than ever. But he's in good health besides that. He should be fine.
Did you get that done in Ann Arbor out there?
Yeah, occasionally. It's been a minute because of COVID and all of that, but yeah, I see him on a regular.
Oh, good. Good for you.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Tell me, say hello.
Yeah, I'm sure he's watching now.
Yeah.
Hi, Gary.
So this new channel, what are you going to try and do with it? How are you going to run it? What are you going to do? What's your
Okay, so this is what I was thinking. Okay, it gets kind of boring every day just signing on and doing the Maddie and Gerald regular. Hi, I'm walking. It's cold outside. Yeah, life sucks. Like their channel, that's all they ever say every day. So one of my ideas is like maybe do like a story of the day, maybe tell you guys one of my like insane stories out there, and you guys can comment and we can do like a chat about it or whatever. I don't know.
You know what I'd do if I were you?
What?
I would do 1 day a week for insane stories.
Yeah.
And not monetize it.
Right.
Because that's what gets you in the shit bucket.
It is.
Yeah. And if you just don't monetize it, they don't really have a problem with what you talk about because they're not sending advertisers your way.
Okay. And it's like I'm not gonna get like raunchy about it or anything that takes me back to before. I'm all about like doing better now.
Yeah. Do you think there's anything you could come up with to head young people off at the pass, or do you just think that's a pipe dream and they're going to have to experience it like you did?
No, I think there is something that they can take away from, the shit that somebody's been through, and hopefully they just take it and learn from somebody else's mistakes. I just hope that for everybody.
I got one suggestion. I thought maybe on Halloween, you could just talk about the dead guy in your car. I mean, what are decorations when you've experienced that?
Right. We get like a cutout cardboard and paint it like my car on fire.
They lit Becky's car on the fire because they thought she was responsible for that. You weren't worried about it.
I definitely wasn't. No way. I would never let that happen. Yeah. That guy was a good friend of mine. It was, Jeannie is, people just, anything that they can come up with to make somebody less liked is all they're about, so as soon as that tragedy happened, it was like to the races with everybody telling all these stories that wasn't any truth to them. I'm not that type of person. Never. And, you know, I'm sure my first interview, the way I came off as, shit happens, you know, wasn't a good look either. But at that time, I was kind of like numb to that kind of stuff, being out there at that time, you know?
Yeah, you didn't happen, you remember Jason, the nice looking Hispanic guy? That was a man
Yeah.
just spoken?
Yeah, you know, they had a baby.
Yeah, you know, he died.
No.
Yeah, about 3 weeks ago.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know the details. That's what I was going to ask you about.
Wow. No.
They found him and another girl dead somewhere.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I didn't know the details, and I thought you may have.
No. See, I don't keep in contact with none of them out there no more. You know, I don't even sign on to my Facebook every blue moon, if that, lately, because I'm just, you know, out of sight, out of mind type of deal. Like, you just kind of gotta cut and dry, you know? You can't dabble back and forth in that life and in this life because it's never gonna work. You gotta choose one and stick with it.
Yeah.
You're right, Becky.
Hey, you know another thing I was thinking too, not in a perverted way, although I know nobody will believe that, but I was thinking maybe, this sounds crazy and like a real far out there, but do you think it'd be possible, like, you could give advice to like women trying to like save their marriage because of the same kind of guys that would frequent?
Yeah, totally. I've thought about that too. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the actual way, not, you know, trashy, but I mean, you got to have every trick in the book by now.
Right. Yeah, totally.
I'm listening.
Yeah. Are you numb to it all? Becky could be a consultant, and she could have her back pocket. She could make more of these 50-year wedding anniversaries happen because.
Well, why men pick up women?
Yeah.
Why do men cheat? Why did they pick up working girls?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, other than the obvious, but I mean, I know you've got to know, had gotten to know some regulars.
Oh yeah.
On a more personal basis than, you know.
Yeah, the thing that always surprised me, I didn't think it was any different than with girls that had relationships with guys before you met them. I mean, what's the difference? I mean, I think way too big a thing is made out of this, you know what I mean?
I do too.
I think you can do good with it, is my point.
Yeah, I think some people, it has absolutely nothing to do with their other. I think it just has to do with something inside of themselves that is just not, you know, satisfied in some way.
Lonely.
Yeah, and, you know, it just kind of like...
It might be like a stress reliever or like an escape from reality. Because like when you...
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're living this life, you know, like a married life, and you have responsibilities and kids and stuff. And then here's something that's fun.
Right.
You know,
yeah. And convenient and different. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
A little walk on the wild side.
Yeah.
Everybody likes strange.
Yeah. Hey, now looking back, Becky, you remember when I first met you down there. What do you have any thoughts on that when we first met? Did you think it was just? Let me have it. You were a little suspicious.
I was.
First impressions.
Yeah.
I was kind of. I never thought ever that we'd be here today. You know, the first day I met you, I never thought that we would have became a good friends to each other and, you know, continued to keep in touch. Like, I just thought that was like that day thing, you know. I thought, this is a quick $20, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm so grateful that it was more than just $20.
Oh, you know, we did it. It worked out just like I said it was gonna.
It did. I give you that. You were right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know you were skeptical, you know, and I was just really exactly what I was going to do. And I think
Yes, you did.
know it on here already, but I mean, I tell people all the time, there's no tricks out there.
No,
You
not
never
with
do need
you.
to come up with any weird shit or off-camera crap.
No, not at all. That's what, you know, I have a lot of respect for you and everything you do,
Oh.
you know, and I'm really appreciative to get to know you.
Yeah, and by the way, Applejacks, I made it up to her. Didn't I make it up to you for just giving you $20?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really did, because, you know, I look back and, you know, I was just out there like innocent in a way, and it worked out, and it did help me out a lot, and I got going, so.
Oh, yeah. And you've definitely helped me out tremendously since then. Yeah, you're awesome. You're good.
Hey, man, same here. It isn't like it's one-sided, you know? And I know
Right.
you watch the other videos, and I know that you know that I still keep in touch with Tassie.
Right.
It's the same thing. I mean, exact same thing. I mean, the notion that I would know you guys this far down the road, there's been no bullshit. I mean, we've had way less bullshit in our friendship than each of us has had in our personal relationship. And it seems so unlikely that you'd just be down there and I'd just be running around video and interviewing people. And then it's still good and better than ever.
Right. True.
No bullshit connected to it.
Right. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think so too. And, you know, I got to meet Gary, and Gary's a good guy. And, you know, now you're on here, and now you're starting your own channel. So it's weird how things work out.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
It is awesome.
I want to ask you, too, your take on overall looking back. Like, I liked her, Raven. Do you think that ever could have been helped? Or that's the end?
Yeah, totally. I think so many things could have been different. I don't know where it went wrong, but it just was so undeserved, you know. I just don't know how she could have avoided it. I don't know.
That's what I thought. I didn't feel as bad as I could have because I just never got that vibe.
Right.
You know, if you'd asked me at the same time, do you think Raven would be starting her own channel and you'd be friends and she'd be off the streets? I would have to say no, I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I just never thought it was going to go that way for her. She'd been like, you know, had it stuck to her everywhere, foster care, step parents, topless bars, working there, you know what I mean?
Right.
Crazy, you know? You remember that girl, the girl, Jennifer, went to Michigan State?
Yeah.
You ever run into her?
No, not since that day. I've thought about her myself.
Ebony.
Ebony?
Yeah.
I ran into Ebony a couple months ago. I was at the party store and I seen her. But besides that, no.
Really?
Yeah. I'm talking about, I haven't been on Michigan Avenue in 6 months or more. I haven't been on Michigan, period. Like, at all. I've been really good.
How was Ebony, Becky?
Ebony is Ebony, you know? Ebony, she's crazy, but I think she's gonna be okay.
Oh. You used to say you were addicted to the lifestyle. So
yeah.
I guess you found a way to bust it, huh?
Yeah. Like that lifestyle is so addicting because it's so, it just is instant gratification, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And who don't want that, you know?
Yeah, no, right. How long were you down there in the stroll?
10 years.
Oh my God.
Wow. Yeah.
Does it still call to you, Becky?
Huh?
Does it still call to you some days?
I mean,
it's only been, 6 months? You were there 10 years.
No, it's been longer than 6 months. I'm just saying, like 6 months that I haven't even answered the phone for anybody or anything.
Oh.
But it gets it's a struggle, you know, when you're down and out and without, and you know, my mentality is, you know, instinctively, well, this is an option. But then it's like, no, that's not an option no more. It's not an option no more.
Right, I could fix this. I could get some money and
Right.
yeah. Right.
It's tempting, but I haven't fallen back to it, not once.
That's wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
You keep at it, girl.
Do you
For
have
sure.
Do you have a job now, or?
No, just with Gary and selling my perfume and cleaning houses for a couple people.
Oh, okay.
But my boyfriend works and he makes good money. But that's just, you know, I really need to get a job because it is getting boring, you know, just waiting for him to come home every day. But in the money, we need, you know, everybody could use the extra income. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to start making progress in that direction, like ASAP.
Yeah.
Because just to keep busy for one thing,
Yeah.
and for the money. And
You
just to
absolutely
be able
need
to
something
survive.
to occupy yourself. Absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah, exactly. And it's just healthier when you are involved in a lifestyle, you know?
Yeah.
Sure.
Totally. Yeah. And a good positive lifestyle.
This is just a suggestion. Until maybe you could find some other kind of work, because I know something about your history and it's more difficult for you to get a job. I get that.
Yeah.
But just for something to do, perhaps you could volunteer somewhere, just a day or two out of the week.
Yeah,
for
I've even
just
thought
a
about
few
stuff like that
hours,
too.
just to keep yourself busy.
Right. That's where I'm, you know, that is a major situation right now. Like, an idle mind is dangerous. You know, when you have way too much time on your hands,
Yes.
it's not good.
Not right.
And now that I'm through, like, that stage of my life to where I'm able to go outside and not be tempted.
Yeah.
You know, because it was that serious before, to where, like, if I'm outside, it's that tempting, you know?
Yeah.
But
I mean,
now
maybe volunteer at a food bank or a shelter or something that's close that you could get to, you know, easily.
Right.
But as long as it doesn't tempt you, you know.
Yeah, that's my thing. But I think I'm there right now to where I'm able to do that without being tempted.
But you'd be surprised at people who would give you a job in those communities that I'm referring, you know, like shelters or food banks or whatever. You'd be surprised at the people you would meet that would give you a chance at something. Oh, did we lose her?
She dropped. I think so.
She'll be back. Oh, here's Anthony. Here's Anthony. Hey, Anthony.
Anthony, hello.
Hey,
How
guys.
you doing?
Hi.
How you doing, Anthony?
Good, you?
Good. You know, Anthony's my buddy's son. That's the guy we go over to the Mexican restaurant in Taos.
Oh.
Yeah, we were on here talking to Becky, Anthony.
So what you guys been doing, huh?
Oh, there's
Hey, I'm back.
Becky's starting her own channel. Anthony's starting his own channel, too.
Hi, Anthony.
How you guys doing, huh?
Okay.
Good.
How are you?
Becky.
Good.
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 Yeah.
But Becky, I was saying that you'd be surprised at the people you would meet at like a homeless shelter or a food bank place somewhere close by that you could get to. Once they got to know you, you'd be surprised at the people in those places that would help you get some kind of a job.
Why everybody acting like Becky clean? Becky is still a dope fiend, man. She's still an addict. She got a stupid boyfriend that supports her habit on everything. And what he can't bring, she got suckers like $10 Tommy to pull, to give her the rest of whatever she need. She still have sugar daddies. She still have her regulars. Don't let these women fool you, man, because, I haven't been on Michigan. No, you haven't got stuck on Michigan. Your ass done been back on Michigan. You just ain't got stuck on Michigan because you got somewhere to go. You got somewhere always to fall back to because you got a sucker for a boyfriend that gives you his whole check just to support you, Becky. He wastes his whole check just to support you. Not $10 Tommy that brought you on, he's bringing you on YouTube, promoting your channel, thinking that he can do the same for you that he done did for Maddie and Gerald and Shaky Shady. I know Becky will pull in more people. I just don't know if she can hold a show. Becky don't seem like she really got her scruples together, man. Becky seems like she's still shaky on a lot of things, dog.
Right, like word of mouth, right.
Do you like to cook or bake?
And these is not the type of women's, I don't know why they keep on doing the same damn thing. $10 Tommy done told them back in the days. Becky will never be a soccer mama. That ain't who she is. She would never be a soccer mama. She's Becky, man. She will always find a sucker for a man. She will always try to work the land. She will always be a lazy HO. She ain't trying to do what you doing though. She ain't trying to go somewhere and actually help somebody. That's gonna take away from the fact that she could still be somewhere partying. And she can't party if she in a church. She can't party if she's somewhere trying to help somebody in a facility that's watching her ass though. She can't party. She ain't left the party alone. $10 Tommy just bring it on YouTube so she can get her some quick dough. She can get her some quick show like he done did for Maddie and Gerald and so many others though.
It's that tempting,
Yeah, I mean, maybe volunteer at a food bank or a shelter or something that's close that you could get to, easily.
Right.
But as long as it doesn't tempt you,
Yeah, that's my thing. But I think I'm there right now to where I'm able to do that without being tempted.
But you'd be surprised at people who would give you a job in those communities that I'm referring, like shelters or food banks or whatever. You'd be surprised at the people you would meet that would give you a chance at something. Oh, did we lose her?
I think she dropped. I think so. She'll be back. Oh, here's Anthony. Hey, Anthony.
Anthony, hello.
Hey
How you
guys.
doing?
Hi.
How you doing, Anthony?
Good, you?
Good. Anthony's my buddy's son. That's the guy we go over to the Mexican restaurant in Taos.
Oh.
Yeah, we were on here talking to Becky, Anthony.
So what you've been doing, huh?
Oh, there's
I'm back.
Becky's starting her own channel. Anthony's starting his own channel too.
Hi, Anthony.
How you guys doing, huh?
Okay.
Good.
How are you?
Becky?
Good.
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 Yeah.
But
Becky,
Becky, I was
think-
saying that you'd be surprised at the people you would meet at like a homeless shelter or a food bank place somewhere close by that you could get to. Once they got to know you, you'd be surprised at the people in those places that would help you get some kind of a job.
Becky,
Right, like word of mouth, right.
do you like to cook or bake?
I'm not too good at it, but I do enjoy it.
Really?
I can make macaroni and cheese in the microwave.
But you can learn. You can always learn. You're a bright woman.
Totally, thank you.
Michelle's using street lingo now. Becky, do you like to cook or bake?
Is that
I do.
channel going? Is that a metal board? No.
That was really funny. Becky said, yeah, I like to bake. I can make macaroni and cheese in the microwave. Come on now. Know who you talking to?
Shelters or food banks or whatever, you'd be surprised at the people you would meet that would give you a chance at something. Oh, did we lose her?
I think she dropped. I think so.
She'll be back. Oh, here's Anthony. Here's Anthony. Hey, Anthony.
Anthony,
Come on,
hello.
Hey
How you
guys.
doing?
Hi.
How you doing, Anthony?
Good, you?
Good. You know, Anthony's my buddy's son. That's the guy we go over to the Mexican restaurant in Dallas.
Oh.
Yeah, we were on here talking to Becky, Anthony.
So what you've been doing, huh?
Oh, there's
Hey, I'm back.
Becky's starting her own channel. Anthony's starting his own channel, too.
Hi, Anthony.
How you guys doing, huh?
Okay.
Good.
How are you?
Becky?
Good.
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 Yeah.
But
Becky,
Becky, I was
think-
saying that you'd be surprised at the people you would meet at like a homeless shelter or a food bank place somewhere close by that you could get to. Once they got to know you, you'd be surprised at the people in those places that would help you get some kind of a job.
Becky,
Right, like word of mouth, right.
do you like to cook or bake?
I'm not too good at it, but I do enjoy it.
Really?
I can make macaroni and cheese in the microwave.
But you can learn. You can always learn. You're a bright woman.
Totally, thank you.
Michelle's using street lingo now. Becky, do you like to cook or bake?
Is that
As a matter of fact, I do.
Channel going.
is that a metal board? No.
YouTube channel will occupy a lot of your time.
Yeah, but Becky,
I
you're
think
not
the
personality.
YouTube channel will occupy your time.
You could do anything.
Right.
There's a lot of work that goes into a good YouTube channel.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah,
I know. Tom's gonna take me under his wing and teach me.
You know,
Mhm.
I'm gonna teach her how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be on within the next couple of days.
Yeah, no, you got to make it. Yeah, keep it simple, easy to spell.
Next couple of days. Right, yeah.
Hi, gang. Hi, Tom.
How you doing?
This would be, hi, Becky. Oh my gosh. I feel like one of the celebrities. There's the twist and turn Malibu Barbie, Michelle.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you do kind of look like that. It's true.
There's the twist and turn
I
Malibu.
love you guys so much. You guys are so cool.
Yeah, Becky, I think you could do a lot of things. T-shirts, cool stuff.
For sure.
Yeah,
I love you guys so much. You
yeah,
guys are
that'd
so
be good.
cool.
That'd be great. I think you could do a lot of things. Anthony, you got any suggestions?
For sure.
Oh, brand new year, 2022.
That's right.
For sure.
Anthony likes YouTube too. I keep trying to come up with, I don't know why you guys take so long to come up with a YouTube channel.
We're like celebrity squares right now.
Anthony likes celebrity squares. I don't know why you guys take so long to come up with a YouTube channel.
Wow, so we have a huge delay.
Yeah, I don't know why that, it's not on my end, I don't think, but it could be.
Somebody got a TV on?
What's that? Do you have a TV on?
I'm Jill, everybody. I'm going to jump in here. I'm Jill, and I'm no amateur mom. I've had a channel for like 10 years, and I don't do anything on it. I'm just.
Hi, Jill. It's nice to see
Wow,
you.
Tom, I didn't know that you couldn't drink beer too, Tom.
Anybody can watch anything on YouTube, though. You can take people to like the grocery store with you, and if you make it exciting enough and you have the personality, you'll get tons of views.
Yeah.
Becky will do it really good. You could do anything, Becky.
Yes, you could, Becky. You can do anything.
And makeup too, Becky.
I love you guys.
You can do makeup too.
Yeah, totally. I love doing makeup.
I think you could.
I could totally do makeup and hair. I do my own.
Oh, you do?
Look how awesome I am.
Oh, wow. Good for you. Susie, where are you located? Where are you at? What part of the country? No amateur mom.
Because.
I'm in Seattle, the Seattle area.
Oh, that's a nice area.
Yeah, there's a huge delay here. There's like an 8-second delay. The Seattle area.
Becky, is it like that for you, a delay?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think that's, probably StreamYard or your connection or whatever.
If you if you have this open like on your phone too, that'll cause the delay. Or if you have two of them running at the same time.
Oh yeah. No, I don't no more. I closed them all.
Okay.
I did have a few phones going.
Becky, how are you doing now, honey? How are you doing?
I'm doing so good. I'm doing amazing.
You're looking good, girl, and I'm so excited for you. This is going to be fun for you.
Thank you. I know it's gonna be fun for all of us.
It's going to be fun for you, and you're going to have a big influence on people because a lot of people.
I really hope so. I just really hope I can help somebody.
You're going to have a big influence.
You got a lot to offer, Becky. A lot to offer.
Thank you.
And some support.
Yeah, you guys are so supportive. I'm so excited about this now. Like, I just love how everybody's so positive, you know? You guys are so supportive. I'm so excited about this now. Like, I just love how everybody's so positive, you know? You guys are so supportive. I'm so... Well, that's a real big delay. You hear that?
See, now that's got to be on StreamYard's end.
Yeah, it's a long delay.
It wasn't like that earlier.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sign off from here, everybody.
Yeah, I think I'm going to sign off too. I'm going to do some stuff, but think of your channel name, Becky.
Okay.
And good meeting you, No Amateur Mom. Alethea.
Yeah, nice meeting you all.
Anthony.
Bye.
Oh, man, I've been good
Everybody, a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it.
Tonight.
Thank you. Good time. We'll set up another one, Becky. Think of that name.
Okay.
Well, thanks for having us, Tom.
All right. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, Rita.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
See you later.
Bye.
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 Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, Rita.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.
I'm waiting for this one lady to see. I like to hang in there.
Hi there. And you're Jill? Are you Jill?
Waiting for this one lady to see. Are we it's only us now.
It's only us, yeah.
All right. All right.
This is the first time I've ever shown my face on camera.
Well, I think
This is the first time I've ever shown my face on camera.
Well, you know, why is it? You know, I think this problem is that when the mic picks up someone else's audio, it echoes everything, right?
Yeah. There may be another, something else may be open causing it. Yeah. There may be another, something else may be open causing it.
Oh yeah, it's probably me. So if I shut this off, there. How is that now?
No, you're not echoing anymore.
It was me. I shut down the whole damn room. Okay, so what happened was I had. So sorry. I killed the room.
Appreciate y'all rocking with me, kicking with me, fading with me, kicking it with your brother Frank Nitty. 2 T's like 2 titties. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed bringing it to you, kicking it with you, fading with you, and holding me down. CWG, you rock. Woody woo woo. Daddy, daddy, daddy. Daddy long stroll. I don't know how Becky channel gonna go, but I think you need to name your channel Becky Station. It's the Becky Station, baby. And I enjoyed y'all top to bottom, bottom to top, all my peeps that rocks with CWG, Frank Nitty, 2 T's, 2 titties. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy long stroll. Throw the rope. Tie the knot. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was a pair of socks. Find some sheets, some linen, some towels, a rag, a sock. But hold on for your brother Frank Nitty. D-City, baby. Hold on for me like I'm holding on for you. CWG. Woody woo woo. Daddy, daddy, daddy. Daddy long stroll. Papa coming home. Favorite position. Don't ask no questions. From the back door. And you already know. Nitty baby. Nitty baby. D-City, baby. Thanks for rocking with me, kicking it with me, fading with me. Come chilling with your brother Frank Nitty. 2 T's, 2 titties as we parlay up in the D-City. Woody woo woo. Daddy, daddy, daddy. Daddy long stroll. Top to bottom, bottom to top. I appreciate everybody stopping through, holding me down, chilling with your crew, chilling with your family, CWG. You far too kind. You far too kind. And you more than welcome. You more than welcome. Nitty baby, D-City baby. I'm dropping the mic. I'm out of this piece. Ain't nothing like partying with CWG. Woody woo woo. Appreciate y'all. Real talk though. It was the Becky Station, man. She finally showed up, yo. The Becky Station. Becky Station. It's the Becky Station, baby. Dropping the mic, baby. Deuces, I'm out. Enjoy your night.